I'm deceased. My metabolic functions now have ceased. The contents of my bowels have been released. And my inactive hours have increased. There you go, I finished it off finally. Welcome, or welcome back. I'm Jacob.
I'm Aiden.
That's BB, and together we are
the
Butter
Bunch.
We're finally here.
Oh,
You might be wondering. Yes.
Wait, before you say it, I'm just gonna say, in our DMs, if you didn't check, I put Chathaniel's code.
Yes, no one's going to get that on this stream. No one's going to understand what you mean. Because I
Well,
haven't told them why we've delayed the stream yet, which is what I was about to do. So you might have noticed that the stream got delayed 4 separate times for 4 unspecified lengths of times. And that was because we were trying to wrap up something else.
That took ages.
That took ages. Mainly because like everyone kept on having to disconnect or leave, or they just vanished halfway through. It was quite an ordeal. Which also means that someone's having like connectivity issues, myself included, which means that this time we'll most likely be having BB share screens unless she's had to leave again, which I'm at this point not entirely sure of. But either, okay, fair enough then.
Well, I feel so dumb, guys.
You were muted the whole time, weren't you?
No. I had you guys muted the whole time because I turned down the tab volume to do D&D earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I thought you were just taking forever to like send the links, and we just hadn't started yet because I was expecting to hear like, well, we're back to everyone's. I was like, oh, weird. I should see again, and then you guys are talking. I wonder, did my headphones die or something? Oh, that's right.
Well, good. You're here now, and that's the most important. And yes, it seems like we've got Tori Jerry, who is pumped for this. She's writing a new book that you got, so Ghost Kitty is indifferent. Abby saying yay. AJ says these lyrics. I've had that in my head for like some time for this, and that will make sense in a moment's time, hopefully.
Now, I got a question, Jacob. What do you think Nerdy Prudes should do?
Well, there is not sure what Nerdy Prudes should do, but I do know of certain people who are aware of what Nerdy Prudes must do, and those people are Team Starkid. We are finally, after almost a year of Hatchetfield content and Hatchet-related like Starkid stuff in between, we have finally reached what was supposed to be the ending for us, or at least Act 1 of it, because again, we don't have time to go through the rest of it anyway.
What? No, we totally have time to do the whole play.
Totally. After what just happened now, absolutely not. But we are getting started. We are...
Oh, he froze. We are getting started, guys!
Getting started is for losers.
Jacob, look at Jacob's face.
Jacob must be a nerdy prude, because he has died. Oh, wait, he's making noise again. Wait, he's a bit staticky, but there's something.
Maybe he's trying to come back to life. He's trying to resurrect himself.
No. Hold on. Wait, a bit slow. Come on, Jacob, you can do it. At this point, it's like hearing a robot. It's like hearing a robot's heart monitor.
This is what, and Jacob's in the chat now. This is what I meant, by the way. I'm dead. It's okay. Once Jacob returns and gets a screen share on, no matter how much Jacob dies, we can continue the video anyways.
Yeah, one of us is sharing screen. By one of us, I mean Aiden.
What? You want me to do it? Dang.
Okay. I shared my entire screen for that entire D&D session.
Fine, but if you guys see stuff you don't want to see, it's not my fault.
It is. I'm
kidding.
Actually.
I'm kidding. That's a terrible joke. Oh god, that's a terrible joke.
Yeah, but it's one we can make on this channel.
Yeah, I keep forgetting though I can make those jokes.
BB, please have the screen share ready to go for when I get back on. No.
That's my duty, I guess.
I refuse.
No shirt, no shoes,
no
service.
Let someone else's CPU die.
My CPU won't die. I have a really good computer.
I'm gonna be honest, my CPU is fine too, but
yeah, I was gonna be like, my CPU should be fine. I have a really good computer. I hope
I do actually plan on getting a new CPU sometime this year, but it's funny because you making that tune and then seeing Jacob, it's like seeing a weird like composer at his work.
I was so good the composer just froze of goodness. Don't worry.
Private chat. Oh,
yeah.
links in private chat, I guess. We still need you to accept the thing though.
I know. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind staring at whatever horrifying image we're staring at all day, but like I feel like
wait, he's moving.
Oh my god! It's no longer horrifying.
He's no longer composing the greatest piece this world has ever seen.
I'm sharing my screen, Jacob, so you can feel free to share it whenever. Yay!
Right, here we go. Finally.
So,
I hear myself.
Nerdy Prudes must.
Aiden, you know you can share a tab, right? I shouldn't be hearing myself echo.
I knew that.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
What nerdy
indie thing?
What must nerdy prudes must do, Jacob? Oh god, I stopped sharing. I'm real good at this. I'm real skilled. I'm real skilled.
Hey, on the bright side, Jacob, he really did try to have it ready whenever you came back.
Yeah.
The screen is there it is. Yeah, it's working. Okay, cool. 3, 2, 1. Nerdy prudes must
die.
Say so unenergetically. Starkid presents.
Yes, Aiden, that's what it says.
Wait, is this the like celibacy camp monster that we dealt with that one time? Oh.
Somebody help me, please!
It's someone who probably would have gone to that camp.
Well, that's not the only thing that's coming. Hey, yo.
Wow.
Ooh, nice blood splatter effect. Oh, that lightning that we see a lot in Nightmare Time.
Yep, and the smoke that we also see a lot in Nightmare Time. And the lights from both directions, which we also see in Nightmare Time.
Hatchetfield's finest, huh? Fucking hell.
Ooh, I like the color palette. So I will say the one thing about the stage play is I don't know if it's the lighting on stage or if this is like a post-production thing, but I'm pretty sure in post-production someone did a color correction and altered the color palette to be at least a little more dull looking to kind of.
They might have done. This is absolutely their most cinematic of stage productions that they've uploaded. It's also one of the most recent, which makes a lot of sense.
I'm hoping
other stuff. They wanted to put their best foot forward after finally being able to come back and do live theater.
I really want them to do a reprise of that one song from the very first Hatchetfield musical. Nerdy Prudes Must Die. No, God, no, that's not it. No,
yeah,
guy
that's not the song because that's
no. The guy who didn't like musical. Remember, there was the song with the cops, right? We're cops.
Yeah, exactly. And we make scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. You'll notice a distinct lack of Jeff Blim in this, however, so
no. That's sad.
To this day, I don't know why in this case. Like, I know
maybe he was finally choked out.
I mean,
yeah, good point, yeah.
I mean, he probably was either busy doing another production somewhere else or just life in general, because like he could have been working for Tin Can Bros or something for a little bit.
I don't know. He did do the song for this one. In fact, there actually are a couple of like trailers for that were done for like the Kickstarter where Jeff was about to sing the chorus to the song that you'll hear in a little bit.
Oh, there was a trailer that was in one of the streams that I snippet of for the season 3 stream. It was like right at the start. They had like a cinematic trailer for that too.
That's probably the same one. They upload that separately as well, but that's probably the one I'm referring to. If you recognize the song, it'll be that one. So let's see.
All right, let's keep rolling.
Victim's been identified as Richard Lipschitz, age 18.
What is that
Leave
name?
Chicago because of the blood and
It's
guts, and
probably
what do you
German.
know? They
Can you
got
turn
him
it up a
here,
bit?
too.
Coroner
I don't know
put the time
who's-
of death around 8 p.m. Friday night. Multiple lacerations to the
That
head
works.
and chest.
They twisted his nipples off.
Then finished the job by drowning him in the toilet.
Richie here got purple nurpled and swirly to death.
Face down in the fucking John. What a way to go.
Well, that's not all. The killer left a little love note for us. Penned
worry,
in the
we'll find
victim's
those.
blood.
My first thought was someone said Twisted years ago.
Nerdy
There's no special
prudes
place
must
for Team
die.
Starkid. That's fair.
First the Jaegerman boy, now this. Hey, you think they're connected?
I don't know, Bailey. Do Nighthawks shit in the woods?
They shit on my car sometimes. Hey, Shapiro!
Well, Nighthawks do like weed, though.
Yeah, I believe it was them. Yeah.
It
Nighthawks
was, yeah.
also are kind of evil, so you
I think
know.
they said Jeff could have played Max if they couldn't find someone to play him, but they found Will, so Jeff didn't have any on-stage characters. They didn't have anyone else they could have possibly like given him to play other than
I don't know. I mean, he probably could have played a background character, a minor.
He could have
character.
played literally any character. Have you seen
he
Jeff
could've-
Flynn?
He also
he could have played the lead because they had to replace the lead. May I remind people?
Wait, when they replaced the lead?
Well, you haven't met him
Mid-play?
yet, so I'll talk about that in a bit.
No, wait. Did they replace the lead mid-play or
No.
before the play started?
Before the play, we haven't got.
Okay,
to that
I
part
thought
yet.
it was like one of those mid-play recasts. Like halfway
No.
through the play, they're like, "Nope, we have to recast." Oopsie doopsies. That'd be so awkward.
What do you want me to do here? We're small town cops. We're a little out of our depth. Jesus. How the hell did this happen?
Oh, apparently, okay. The real reason is probably just that Jeff was busy because Abby said that Jeff was doing Rent.
The blood is all but draining from my head. The nightmare started there, but now has spread. My pulse is certainly dropping, and my life is hanging on by a thread.
Someone comes for me, I'm unprepared.
The weight has got me sweating.
I love the red
I
lighting.
can't cut through all the tension. It's hell on earth.
Very
you
Stephen
know.
King-esque.
I'm tweeting all about it. I take it blow by blow, but I never scream or shout it.
Passing period is over. Find your seats.
High school is killing me. It's got me all out of rhythm in my melody. It's not cool, it's a fallacy. It's a cruel and unusual brutality. And I can't survive it for only so long. High school is killing me. I'm so fucking dead.
All right, class. Hop.
I saw Grace Chastity. I recognized the hairstyle.
I did as well.
God.
I also recognize.
I have a
the
question.
name
Is Grace
Jaegerman.
Chastity a like main character? If like pretty much one of the main characters in this?
I
play?
would expect that to be the case. First off,
Yeah.
just because everyone in the Nightmare Time called her a nerdy prude, but also because every time we mention Grace Chastity, someone in the comments would always be like, "Oh, just you wait until nerdy prudes." So she clearly plays some sort of important role.
Yeah. Also, I really like Teacher's outfit. I think the teacher outfit looks really nice. It's like, yes. I'm talking costume design. Also, the girl in the yellow shirt, I like her mushroom on her shirt. Like, she has like a little mushroom thing. It's like really cool. I'm complimenting the outfits. I like costume
Also, Ghost
design.
Kitty, it's connected to many of the other Starkid stories. It's connected
Well-
to the entirety of Starkid.
Okay,
Nightmare Time, and it's also connected to Black Friday and the guy who didn't like musical. Not in that order, by the way.
Yeah, but in a multiversal sense, meaning this isn't the exact same universe. Because
It is still heavily connected though.
it is
And I
connected.
imagine that the villain of this is probably gonna be the same version of the villain at the end of Nightmare Time. I'm betting.
Probably. Oh, Jeff Bloom was busy with the Rent. Oh wait, the actual play Rent. I thought when I saw the word Rent, I thought you meant his literal rent. I'm like, you know what would help?
No, rent's
Hey,
capitalized.
you know what would help pay your rent? being in a play, technically.
Hey,
Money
you know what would help.
That's another matter. So if anyone watches today, now you lot are doing it today too. Yeah, just about, but we are.
Yep.
Quiz, I hope you've been hitting the books, Miss Louder.
I was up all late last night and I couldn't fucking study. Didn't want to anyway. I was deep in a Twitter fight about a problematic puppy. Problematic pooch.
Problematic what?
She's trying to cover crypto too much money. There's nowhere to turn for the class of 2021. High school is killing me.
21,
It's got
really?
me all out of rhythm in my melody. I said cool for democracy. It's one hell of a normal abnormality. And I can't survive it for only so long. High school is killing me.
This was a song in the trailer, by the way.
Hey,
This
Geek,
part.
me?
It's part that Jeff sang.
Your name's Peter, right?
Yeah?
Hi, Pete. We've been in classes together for a long time, haven't we?
I'm so fucking dead.
Well, since the first grade.
Yeah, and I'm just realizing I've never introduced myself. I'm Stephanie.
I'm so fucking dead.
Oh, Lauder, the mayor's daughter. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but my friends call me Steph. We're friends, aren't we,
I'm so
Pete?
fucking dead.
I don't know, are we?
This is a natural exposition at its
Well, I wouldn't
finest. by
advertise
the
it to the
way.
whole school or anything, but
High school.
but there's an unspoken bond between us. We're classmates, comrades, we're nighthawks, and we don't leave anyone behind.
Well, I got left behind this morning. Bus driver's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, we succeed together, we fail together. And I won't mince
Ignore that
words.
comment entirely.
I'm gonna fail this test, Peter. Unless you help me cheat.
Cheat.
I believe that, like,
Fucking dead. 8 o'clock.
Andrew in the back was going. Andrew in the back was just going like this, like the up and down.
Oh, I got a question. What's on everyone's heads? Like, is that like the mic? It's like on near their forehead?
Yes.
Yeah,
that
that's
is,
the mic.
Because
Yeah.
honestly, I hate the way it looks. Just because it makes them look like aliens, or like they have some weird like. implant
Well,
in
you
their
have to
head.
keep in mind that this is a recording of the actual stage play, and no one sitting in the seats is going to notice that.
Yeah, but don't give the close up. But seeing the close up angles makes it look a little bit weirder.
Yeah, but they can't really help that. I mean, would you rather
Unless
they have
they
like
pull
a
a-
big
unless
old
they pull a
headset?
stupendium and digitally edit those out for every single person, but yeah, most likely not.
That is the least obnoxious way they could do it.
Probably.
Come on, just finish your exam, pass it to me, and I'll put my name on it.
12 o'clock, Girl Scout. Can I just get my
I'll
rest?
give you mine, you can take the test all over again. Doesn't that sound fun?
3 o'clock, countdown. Every day, lockdown. Classroom arrest. It's got the one giving the test.
Well, yeah, but won't we get into trouble?
Please, Pete, don't you want to help me out?
All right.
That's right, the main
God,
character's name
butt
Pete.
out, Chastity!
High school is killing me. It's got me.
That's what it clicked with me originally when I saw this the first time. It's like Angelo's Grace Chastity, because I hadn't seen that much time before.
The walls of the community. And I can't survive it for only so long.
There are a couple of alternatives, but it is a normal place to like, go. Yeah, they're like,
When I am gone, high school is killing me.
Grace, just be cool.
Fuck you, biology.
Never.
It's Grace. She won't be cool. Her whole point is like she's like a narc. She's a psycho narc. What? That's her whole thing.
but she's
There,
helping by
I'm
teaching them lessons now that they will remember for later.
I'm just gonna
We'll
throw
save
this
them
out
and
here.
into
There
heaven.
is
Oh my god.
I think there's a reason they wrote her to be Christian. There are certain stereotypes.
I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to say they're stereotypes as very common traits that
I
are very
would say
A lot of
common
stereotypes- A lot of
versus
stereotypes
human.
are rooted in truth, and that is one of them. I will also say this facial expression is amazing.
She's like, listen to me, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. This one might actually
High school will murder
face
me.
or voice. The voice something going on.
I'm so fucking dead.
I love how proud of herself she looks. Also,
Yeah.
interesting
Oh.
thing to note
Stephanie,
here,
principal's
she was hardly
office
important to the
now.
entirety of that song until the tail end, where she made herself important and then showed up and she was the one in front and center.
You know, that is a great
Specifically
chastity
because
move, though.
she busted in and no one else wanted her to.
That's such a Grace Chastity.
That also, I believe, is a Christian stereotype.
Yeah.
Everything you just said, in fact.
This person being like, actually, excuse me, I know what's best for everyone. Ahem. You're all wrong.
Y'all don't know her like I do. Which is going back to like the time we saw her in Nightmare Time. Like, my goodness. She's definitely a very specific sector of Christian. Bear in mind, Abby, you say we don't know her like you do. I've seen this musical already. So for once I actually do know what
I mean, to be fair, on my end, I don't need to know her to know the kind of person she is, because I know all these traits.
I feel like
I know the profile. I know the kind of person with all these.
I feel like I do know her, given how many Nightmare Time episodes she was in, and I gotta tell you,
she only like in 2?
She was in a few more of those. More than that, she just wasn't important in more than that.
Yeah, because I don't think I think like the one major role I can remember she having was in the Weed Bird episode. I say Weed Bird. Weed Nighthawk, smoke.
Yeah,
pot,
but no, with the amount of time she was super like there, and I got to tell you, I feel like I know her, and I don't like her.
Oh no, I don't like her too. She
reminds
me of people.
Also, nice catch. Okay, is wonderful. She was covering her mouth every time the lyrics swore too.
Oh,
that's cool.
Well, I mean, she is a nerdy prude, so.
Yeah, but like I just mean from production.
And you know what happens to nerdy prudes, BB?
They die.
Exactly.
They must.
They must. Yes. The Elon must. No, it's bad pun.
Grace Chastity, that little snitch. Man, I hate that nerdy prude.
Oh God, I am dead. I am so dead.
What's the matter? Is your first academic misconduct? Don't sweat it. It's 2 hours detention, tops.
I'm not worried about the principal. I'm worried about what the popular kids are gonna do when they find out I was talking to you. I don't need this kind of attention.
Actually, I think the popular kids would actually think you're cool for talking to her.
I don't think so. I think they would just. I don't think anything would happen to him. I think quite a bit would happen to her.
I mean, I don't know. She seems pretty cool. Not a great person.
Also,
but she seems
look at
cool.
Jacob's camera before he stops being frozen.
He's so excited.
He is. He's thrilled.
Like, oh my god, I love this.
The funny thing is
he's embracing his inner Nathaniel.
No, he's embracing his inner Jacob. He has been very excited about this.
Oh, he died.
All right.
Also, look at her face. She's like, so like, really, dude?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't want to be bullied?
No, I want to be invisible.
Why do you come to public school dressed in suspenders and a fucking bow tie?
Because bow ties are high class. Do you remember Travis Coulson?
Oh yeah, the really poor kid. Didn't he and his family starve to death?
No, and they weren't poor. He wore a dirty shirt once, and he got bullied so bad that his parents had to transfer him to Sycamore.
Sycamore? I'd rather starve to death.
And these suspenders are to hold my pants up. One time, Brad Callahan pants me in the 6th grade right in front of Sarah Zimmerman.
Then why not get a belt? I mean, if you're so worried about being bullied and perceived as nerdy, why not just get a belt? I mean, belts are cool.
Well, yeah.
You can get one of those you get one of those cowboy belts, you know, and those cowboy belts are really cool because cowboys are.
Yeah, but he's not worried about cool though. He said very specifically they're high class. That's what he's concerned about.
And he wants to be invisible, but I don't think wearing suspenders and a bow tie is going to make you invisible.
Which I will also note.
I think that's a
contradiction,
hoodie,
being high class and invisible.
Yeah, I think like wearing a hoodie, a simple polo shirt, you know, put a belt on, just wear some like nice jeans, you know, then you're going to be semi-invisible because that's pretty standard. I mean, if you really want to, you could even like dress in like a hoodie or something, like a baggy hoodie with like semi-baggy pants, you know, nothing too name brand, nothing too bright, but something a darker color. And like, that's a good way to be invisible per se.
But it's not high class.
What? You know, you gotta pick a line. Do you want to be classy or do you want to be or invisible?
And
Pick
this
a
was the
line.
contradiction
Pick a
I was
lane.
pointing out. Yeah,
Pick a
exactly.
lane. All I'm saying, you could be one or the other. You can't be both.
According to him, he can. He's wrong though, but he's trying.
Oh, this is cool, by the way. Brad Callahan is the jock who bullied Hannah too in Yellow Jackets.
Oh,
Ooh.
Which means that Brad Callahan is picking on 9-year-olds? Okay, interesting.
yeah, well, they're easy prey.
What? Oh my god, beefy.
Rumor.
Oh my god! You're Micro Peter! You're like famous!
In a bad
Ask
way.
about it.
It's not actually a micro penis. I was a kid.
Some say 2 inches is a large one. Is all I'm saying. God.
Who's some in this context?
I can't help
Where
but
have you heard
feel like
that
you're
from?
taking.
No one. That's the joke. That's
I
the
just
joke.
feel like you're taking that a bit more personally.
No,
And I think that says
actually,
volumes
no.
about yours, Aiden.
Actually, no. Ironically, I don't have that problem. But that aside.
I show
Yeah?
you, not a problem.
That is not one of my problems.
No,
I have
we
I have
cannot
99
measure.
problems.
Can we go
Oh, yeah, I
play
forgot
golf
they aged her up
instead?
in Yellow Jacket. You're right. Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, honestly, it seems from at least the way the stories are told, and that like throughout the multiverse, that ages of characters in the timeline wildly vary, or at least very slightly with ages of characters.
That is true. I wonder how old Tim is going to be if they do the one where Grace was apparently his tutor. I guess that would sort of make a bit more sense for the angle they were going down in that one from what we saw in the description last time. I was in 9th grade, not 9 years old. Okay, then. Oh, that's right. 'Cause I keep thinking she's 9 because she seems like she's a child in Black Friday.
Nah, she ain't no child.
Certainly not anymore.
Well, there goes your claim to fame.
I'm not your
This
girl
outfit is a
anymore.
tapestry of my trauma. It is designed to provoke as little teasing as possible.
Anyone ever do this?
Wear suspenders and a bow tie. Yeah, I mean, hey, as someone who personally thinks suspenders and a bow tie are cool, I'm gonna say I think it's cool. But what I think is cool is not what everyone else thinks is cool, unfortunately.
I
No,
think
Reload.
so. Here's the thing: I think bow ties
Don't
can be
see anything.
cool, and I think suspenders can be cool. I don't think these specific colors
Yeah,
on these colors
the
are
plaid
cool,
ones don't work very good.
and I also don't think suspenders and bow ties work well together.
Yeah, it does kind of give a point texture kind of thing, and like the fact that you wear glasses isn't helping. So I know how to coolify you. For
It's also
okay,
really round glasses too.
yeah, I know how to coolify you. For starters, get contacts. You know, like hey, you know,
Well, not even that. Here's the thing: I was never bullied over my glasses. You just
Aiden-
don't need them to look like Harry Potter glasses.
I mean, that is true. I mean, I guess really square angular glasses would be good. You know, it would give kind of a cool vibe. Okay, and then like I would switch for a belt. You know, and I would ditch to bow tie, but I would get a really nice jacket. You know, not like a leather jacket, but like kind of like a suit jacket, but just a really nice like suit dressy jacket, and keep your button up. And then get like a really nice belt, and then maybe ditch the tie, and then some square glasses, and you're good.
I think from a practical standpoint,
will make you popular. He'll make you popular.
he will certainly try. I do think from a practical standpoint, however, the suit jacket won't help. You're in a school setting. I think it will just get very dirty, and that probably costs a lot of money.
Well, it would depend. Well, for one, I would hope you're not being messy. I mean, he seems like a bit. Well, he's wearing for crying out loud. He's wearing pure white, a pure white dress shirt.
That's
you know?
probably fair, actually. I guess
Yeah.
it has the same. Yeah, okay,
I don't know if he's necessarily prepared to avoid getting messy with that because like.
Yeah, okay. Here you probably have me there. Yeah, okay.
So,
It was back
yeah.
to the thing, Nerdy Prudes.
Every damn day.
So why are you wearing them? They tease you and do that to your suspenders, and you still like, I'm gonna wear them still. Why not get a belt? Belts are so easy to buy.
Because belts aren't classy.
Belts are classy. What do you mean?
I've never seen anyone who's wearing a belt and say, "Oh, that belt's classy." No,
Well, okay.
it's
You know what?
country.
You know
A
what?
belt is country or
know what? If you-
business.
You know, if you're truly classy, you don't have to say you're classy, is all I'm saying. You don't have to be told you're being classy. You just are classy, sir.
Well, he's not. You tell him that, man. That doesn't seem to be the philosophy he's going off of.
To be cool, you gotta just be cool. You can't say you're cool. You can't try to be cool. You just gotta be cool.
And take Aiden's advice. He messed up on all of these things. He knows best.
I don't. Okay, for one, I don't wear super preppy clothes most of the time. Besides that one time, besides on occasion where I wear the sweater vest, which I do have a really cute sweater vest, or not a sweater vest. It's like a sweater.
Cool,
It's not a sweater vest specifically,
cool.
But it's like a sweater. But I like have like this collared shirt under it, and it get like a really classy look. You know, see that's actual classy Aiden. I wear t-shirts most of the time because I really don't care.
Classy Aiden is a thing that I can picture for sure.
I don't wear it often because one, we're having a heat wave right now where I am, and I'm not about to die, and two, I don't know, I don't go out very often, so you know, don't have time to be classy.
I think you do. You just don't go outside.
Well, what's the point of being classy around the house? It's so boring.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You definitely have time. You just never put yourself in a situation where it's
AJ, I imagine. Wait. Josh said, Jacob. I said Josh. Who's AJ? AJ, I imagine Hatchetfield doesn't have too many tailors that may be cut from the same fabric.
Okay,
well, who makes a bow tie? Who makes a bow tie? Wait a minute. No one makes a bow tie.
In Abstinence Camp, he said
someone clearly did, otherwise it wouldn't exist, Aiden.
In Abstinence Camp, he said that Ted told me to choose a look and stick with it. And the look he chose was suspenders and a bow tie.
Well,
Ted's mistake was giving an inexperienced kid autonomy in this matter.
Well, actually speaking, most likely the bow tie and suspenders were bought at the same time, because sometimes they have like little packs for like suits or like suit parts, and they're like semi-matching. So most likely,
my comment was specifically to do with like the plaid and the bow tie, which was what AJ was saying matched, and that's why I was saying, okay, well, the reason those two might match is because they might have been cut from the same fabric. In the case of the bow tie and suspenders, yeah, they probably are a set. They match way more closely than the plaid does.
True. Anyways.
Tenderized. But it's better than getting saddled with another humiliating nickname. I have a real name. Peter Spankowski. It's Polish.
That's right, baby. How do you feel about the main character being named Pete?
Funny. Neither did I.
Well, I like his hair.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I kind of have an issue because like I kind of wish he had more bangs or more hair in the front, because his hair is super slicked back, and I kind of
wish it gives me 1800s vibes, and I love it.
Oh, well, I don't really like 1800s vibes. I personally like it when just hairstyles have a bit of bangs, have a bit of hair in the front, because I hate when it's all slicked back and it's like you just see the full-on forehead. It's like, cut up that forehead a little bit.
I think it is firmly established by now that we're not that he's not supposed to look attractive.
Well, I don't necessarily like that either, but I think the long hair actually makes it better.
I mean, the long hair is kind of cool, but you know, it makes it technically better, but still not the best hair.
It's like a mane, you know?
Now I'm just thinking of an actual lion's mane on him.
Yeah, and that's sick.
He doesn't have a literal lion's mane, but okay.
Speaking of metaphorical lions, get ready for my favorite villain intro. One of my favorite villain intros
who
ever.
Are you running from?
I like the guitar.
Yep, that's just part of it.
He's got the hallway unlocked. His fists are always half cocked. He's got me hiding in my locker.
He's got the face of a saint, that post-pubescent strength. The hottest girl, yeah, he knocked her.
You have a girl, I'll seduce her.
You're not him, you're a loser.
It's best to drop and play dead. Place your hands on your neck. Call the feds, lock the thread. He's straight ahead.
You better leave your hopes behind. No one's gonna stop him. You better hold these out of sight, or you're doomed to be a victim. You won't defeat his kind. a literal monster.
LFG. I hesitate to
He's
ask.
juicy, he's jacked, his hormones on the attack. He's the horror in every rumor.
I swear to God he has fangs. Everyone knows how he bangs. No one to blame if there's
Whoa.
no accuser. I once was his tutor. Then I regarded my future.
You better, like a night hockey brace, like a jockey cliches,
And we pray, and we pray. You better leave your
Like
hopes
cliche thing.
behind. No one's gonna stop him. You better hope he's out of sight, or you're doomed to be a victim.
Look at all their faces do portray the fear.
I don't know who this middle person is, but she's very pretty.
He's a literal monster. A damn literal monster.
Oh wait, I actually do know who that is.
It's
I will say, I do.
Yes, but character-wise, do we know yet? I don't know.
No, I had no idea who the actor even was until I saw the ending there and I saw the way her muscles contract. I was like, oh, that's Holloway.
Yeah, it's not literally Holloway. It's the person who played Holloway.
No, I know. I didn't realize that at first. It was the muscles
Anyway,
that gave it
again,
away.
ruining the intro.
Okay, so
One of the best
just,
villain intros.
just real quick about the song. I really do like that song just because it's a good way of building up the villain right before he appears, you know? By having people
Yes.
talk about him. I mean, the only
This is
thing
one of the things that I've said before about old school theater, where there used to be like a scene or two, especially.
And Jacob's crashed again.
basically saying in old school theater they would build up the villain for a scene or two before the villain appears. I'm pretty sure you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let him finish his thought though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he was getting at. Just early finishing.
Let's click play. He won't be back until like a minute or two.
Yeah, I will say the only real issue when it comes to introducing a villain like this is if you introduce a villain like this and they're a total letdown writing wise, then all that buildup ends up coming off really hollow and like kind of annoying because it's like, oh, we heard all this buildup about said villain, and said villain came in, and this villain didn't make any real severe of impression. Unless, hypothetically speaking, the buildup is meant to build up a version of the villain in everyone's mind, but as soon as the villain's introduced, we get a completely different, like the villain is nothing how people described, and maybe a good person, maybe a bad person, maybe like different in several ways, which makes an interesting contrast because people still may mention all the stuff beforehand, but when you see in reality that they're either not like that or there's more to them or there's more stuff going on than what people initially talk about.
They built up the hero. They built up the hero mostly. The villain build-up was less common.
I mean, villain build-up is fun. Anyways, yes.
Lipschitz, Richard Lips... Max Jaegerman.
Third period, shit lips. I've got to get to remedial algebra. Meaning I got to walk through this hallway and I don't need you stinking it up.
Sorry, Max, my mistake. I never intended to walk through your hallway.
It's not your hallway.
Oh, well, there's a difference between intent and impact. I learned that at the anti-bullying assembly last month. Fuck Nugget!
Okay, dang.
What do you think, guys? Should I let him off with a warning?
Yeah.
Just saying though, anti-bullying assemblies were the worst. They're like, now don't say anything mean to anyone. Bullying is wrong. It's like, yeah, I think people who bully people know it's wrong. You know, I think they already know, and I don't think they care. I don't think they care. But you know, what do I know?
No, dumbass! I think for this hallway infraction, I'm gonna have to issue a flick-it ticket.
What's that
Max,
mean?
please, can't you just fart on me or something?
Oh, sorry, fresh out of your favorite food. I think I'm just gonna have to...
Oh,
Now move along, bitch!
You know, that counts as sexual harassment. Or well, actually, no.
Oh, they don't care.
Assault. That counts as sexual assault, not sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is less bad, technically. Sexual assault is way worse.
Oh, that happened all the time at my school.
What?
Remember
That's
the line of the
horrible!
song about there being no accuser?
Well, you know, also for presumably someone who's really into women, I mean, the fact that you're willing to flick someone else's balls, I mean, that's
I will have you know
that's a little bit weird. I'm just saying.
I will have you know most sexual harassment and assault that happened in my school is by straight football boys.
Yeah, I don't get why.
Jocks are the queerest people on the planet.
Yeah, that tracks, but I still don't get it half the time. Like, why? Why? Just why?
Oh, that was cool.
Hey ho, heck no! Co-ed dances gotta go!
Hey, Maxie, look at what we got here.
Oh shit!
What's a co-ed dance?
I can see everything.
What's a co-ed dance?
Co-ed just means both genders, or both traditional genders, I suppose.
Oh, that explains why she's against it. Men and women at a dance. Immortality, immoral acts.
That's why they don't allow it.
I believe you mean, yeah.
That's the real reason they don't allow it. If they let it happen, then people will just live too long. They'll discover the fountain of youth.
To stop all immortality.
Chastity Bell! She's such a nerd! She's such a prude! She's so gross!
Oh, really, Kyle? That's a hot take. How gross is she?
Oh, they're super gross! Yeah. She's like a total two-bagger.
Oh, a two-bagger! What's a two-bagger?
I can't see anything, but I can
it
hear
means
it.
that she's so ugly that she's
It's on my
gotta
end, it's
wear
paused.
two
Don't worry
bags
about it.
on her head in case one falls out. So.
Oh, that's sick, bro! That's so fucking funny! Yeah!
Jesus, Max!
Wait, is Grace Chastity like his sister? Girlfriend?
No. Also no.
Why is he mildly defending Grace?
He is about to explain himself in a moment. Just let it play.
Grace is literally the worst. I mean, actually, you're kind of the worst too. You're both.
Yeah, he's a literal monster.
Maybe you both deserve each other. Honestly.
Get him up!
Maybe.
Get this fucker up! Now you listen to me, you stuttering prick. Nobody, and I mean nobody, talks that way about Grace Chastity.
Why do you like Grace Chastity so
Now
much?
deposit this trash in the nearest receptacle.
Oh please, we're trying to get the dance canceled! Tell your teammates!
Hey Grace, what are you doing?
Getting the dance canceled? Homecoming's just an excuse for kids to dry hump in the gym. I run laps in that gym, and I don't want to slip on any wayward spunk.
Spunk! You're funny. Can I carry your books for you?
Oh my god.
Carry my books? I don't think either of us are ready for that. I mean, we're only 18.
What?
Chastity, come on. You're breaking my balls.
Oh.
Just one little date.
Could have so easily said heart there, but of course
You don't know me very well, do you?
I know that behind closed doors, repressed chicks are the biggest freaks. Nuns, librarians. Watch some porn.
Whoa.
You'll see. Tell me I'm wrong.
I think Max Jacobman's actually the only one who can match Angela in terms of faces and vocalization.
Don't call me that.
But that's what you are, isn't it? My little dirty girl.
Ah! Stop! Stop!
I am only
Does that answer your
one
question,
man's girl,
Aiden?
Max,
Are you aware
and his
now of
name
why
is Jesus
likes
Christ.
Grace?
Dang.
Oh, I ruined the delivery, dang it.
I suggest getting acquainted with him before you end up roasting on a spittin' howl. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hey, ho, heck, no! Co-ed dances gotta go!
Oh man, she is such a prude.
Yeah, isn't she great?
Man, just wait until
You could have
Grace
any babe in
Chastity
school,
learns
Max.
about gay people.
Why?
This is true, yeah.
Yeah, oh god.
Surprisingly never came up around her. I don't know.
I don't know, but also, my best guess right now, at least for his motivations, is what if he probably wants to get with her just to quote unquote corrupt her. You know, she's so pure and innocent. She's an actual challenge. So if he gets with her, he can corrupt her because she's so difficult and unappealing to and hard to appeal
Well,
to.
I think there's also I think there's also something else, right? There's a clear distinction between her and every other nerd. She's not afraid of him, which means it's a chase.
Probably.
Right? They call him a monster, right? He's a predator. That is their whole thing. They want to chase the prey. Everyone else,
he is a predator. Sexual predator. He flicks people's balls.
Yeah, but everyone else just kind of cowers away. But she'll stand at him, and I think that's kind of what he enjoys.
Probably.
Max Jaegerman is a fanfic love interest who falls for the bland MC.
Oh.
All right.
What's the last name Jaegerman? I thought of Attack on Titan.
All right. Let's see the Attack on Titans guy.
Forbidden fruit, dickhole!
Oh my god, you're gonna make her your eat.
And I will not rest until I taste Grace Chastity's little peach.
Whoa.
I roar and you cry. I'm the reason you run and hide. I'm a literal, don't need no one to tell me. High school will be my peak, so I'm willing to take advantage. There's only one out of reach, her name is Chastity. It's a wound I can help her bandage. You all look disappointed, but you couldn't do if you wanted. So keep on judging me, that comes within from me. You can leave, but you won't stay in your seat. You better leave your hope. You better leave your hope behind. No one's gonna stop me. Out of sight, or you're doomed to be a victim. You won't defeat his kind. Never look in the eye, a predator of my size. Cross your heart, hope to die. You can watch his eye rise. I will claim what is mine. I'm a literal monster.
That was quite cool.
Grace should really run for the hills.
I've had 3 staffers try to get a hold of
Maybe
you
I'm
all day.
overthinking
Why
this
weren't you
one because Green's used quite a bit in Hatchetfield stuff. But I think it's important to note that whenever he goes, I'm a literal monster, and then ends it, that the green shows up.
I mean, that's a cool lighting choice.
Well, no, right, but that's the color that that a lot of the sillies are presented with.
Yeah, but I don't think he's a silly.
I didn't say he was, but what I'm saying is that it draws a connection.
True.
Random point before we move on, that the low harmonies in that song are a particular highlight for me, pun intended, I suppose. Just because like in musicals normally you focus on like higher harmonies, use like a third or a fifth upwards and that kind of thing. But yeah, like in this one particularly, especially because they gave Max one of the lower harmonies, like the kind, like that part there. Yeah, I guess they stood out a bit more than average. Again, Team Starkid in their harmonies. What can I say? I hate how catchy this is.
Learn to multitask.
Fair.
Have you even seen the new polls? Your father is down. We're within the margin of error, and you're doing.
Everyone knows some of the best songs in media are villain songs.
Wow, Miss Tessberger, it is
true.
like that, isn't it?
Well, if it's not my October surprise. Stephanie, next time you're gonna cheat, do it like a lawyer, and don't get caught.
I wouldn't have gotten caught if it weren't for that nerdy
Stephanie,
little...
please, I'd like to have an intelligent conversation with you. In other words, shut up.
What? That's not a conversation.
Out.
It was like my time that line too.
Stephanie, do you have any idea what's coming up in a mere matter of weeks?
The
election.
The election. I had to personally call your principal this afternoon. Do you know they wanted to suspend you? Imagine how that would have reflected on me, the mayor's daughter. A deviant. A flunk.
Yeah, how would that have reflected on you, not on her? You specifically. I mean,
Depending if it got to the press or not, of course, as well.
Well, that even got to the press. I guess in this case,
absolute worst song. I don't know about that actually. I know which one you're referring to, but yeah, that's one of my least favorites personally. But yeah.
But I mean, in this case, I mean, I guess she is 18, so it wouldn't be super weird if they're reporting on how she got suspended. But like, it still would be a kind of. I mean, is it really that?
What I'm
much
saying
of a
is weird
stone
is they would know in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, unless the principal is in league with some reporter or something, or like an office worker is in league with a reporter.
I'm suspending your daughter. Also, I am a double agent. I
Well,
mean, it is
not-
Hatchetfield, so that could be the case, but we don't have any evidence of that yet.
Maybe just slowly leaking information, in a subtle way.
We came to an arrangement. They're not going to punish you, but I am. You will raise your grades, or else.
Or else what?
Or else? How ominous. What are you gonna do, ground me? Like I won't just sneak out? Face it, old man, there's nothing you can threaten me with.
Don't say you sneak out. The number 1 key to sneaking out is not getting caught, ma'am.
Yeah, do it like a lorder and don't get caught. Exactly.
How do I, I don't even do that stuff, and I know that you shouldn't do certain stuff to reveal it to them. God.
Plot twist, Aiden actually does, but he's saying that to throw us off the
Nah.
scent.
Miss Tessberger.
Hey, that looks like my phone.
That's why whenever he leaves, that's actually what happens whenever he leaves
Be careful with that, Dad.
the streams.
Please, Dad.
He's like, oh no, I have
God.
to go with my
I'll be
brother,
careful
whatever,
with it.
go get food.
I'll
Oh,
carefully smash
no, and
it
then
with
he
this
hops in a
hammer.
ride with his best buds.
You wouldn't. Not even you would do something that evil. You know my pictures are on there.
I found a
in
weak
the
spot,
cloud,
haven't
probably.
I? Your whole generation's enthralled to these fucking boxes, little app junkies.
No offense, dude, but you do realize that quite literally to exist in the world nowadays, you need a phone. Especially like if you're, for example, if you're gonna have a job, you're gonna
There's
need
a
a phone
difference
to check your
between-
thing.
There's a difference between using a phone and owning one and being obsessed with using them. And that's what he's highlighting here.
Yeah, I will say it's
Well,
very
I
funny
mean,
whenever people
I mean,
come
also,
over to
but
my
it's also
place.
it's also purely the fact that it's a device you put a lot of personal information on. You don't really want someone touching it ever, even if you don't got much to hide or got very little stuff to hide.
All their pictures are on there and not the cloud, I guess.
Yeah. Well, okay. The reason why they're probably not in the cloud, she probably makes sure they don't go to the cloud just in case.
The press gets to them as well.
No, I was gonna say she does other stuff. that
Mayor's
she shouldn't
daughter
be
takes
taking.
selfie.
It's really funny because people come to my
Mayor's daughter makes duck lips 7 years too late.
Oh my god.
It's funny because people come over to my place of work pretty often and they're like, hey, can I have like a job application? We're like, well, have you seen the website yet? And they're like, no, I don't have a phone. We're like, well, we don't have a job application. You have to go to the website for it. So and they're like,
Well,
oh, but I don't,
okay,
and they're like, but I don't even have an email. And it's like, sorry.
How do you know? Just make an email.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't have one, yes, it is simple. I guess if you haven't,
because
made one
everyone who
before,
does
you
this
might
are
not know the first step.
Because everyone who does this is ancient.
Oh, that makes sense. I thought we were talking about like young kids. Never mind.
No, it's just a lot of adults have no idea how the world works anymore and think you can just walk into a place and get a paper for a job application.
I mean, I personally wish that was more of a thing, just because in my experience when applying online at places, I pretty much put in my online application and get ignored. So I don't even know if they see my application half the time, because honestly, as far as I know, my application could be going straight into like some sort of recycling bin immediately after, because for some whatever random reason.
Probably aren't. But Abby says, yeah, cool. Oh.
Sorry, I thought we were moving on from that because you took so long with that conversation. Yeah.
No, I was segueing into your thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Corey and Mariah have played father and daughter twice before as Bill and Alice in The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. Not just one musical, musicals. And as Mayor Loiter and Steph in Abstinence Camp.
And also now, because they're also Mail Order and Steph in this, like we're watching at this moment in time.
Yes.
Speaking of what we're watching,
I'm going to free you of it, Stephanie.
Oh, there's a segue.
oh, well, okay, girl, please do not get your hands smashed. Like, hey, I'm all for trying to stop your phone being smashed. But for starters, Don't get your.
I
hands
forgot
and
she
arms
did that.
smashed.
That was a terrible idea.
There are priorities.
Well, actually, wait a minute. If she did get hurt, though, that would hurt his mayoral campaign. Be like, father hits his daughter with a literal hammer.
With a literal hammer.
Oh, her arm or her phone, which one comes first in the priority list? It's not what you might think.
Oh my god.
Did you just throw your hand between the hammer and the phone?
Yes. It wasn't a good idea, but it was a idea.
Smartphones are for smart girls, not little dum-dums.
What? She's not little.
You
She's
can have
18.
this back once you've raised your grades. I don't care if you have to lie, cheat, steal, or shock of all shocks, read a book for once in your life.
I mean, I guess he's fine for cheating.
Am I supposed to study without listening to Spotify? Do you even know what you're doing? Oh, you're killing me with what you're doing!
I mean, I will
If
say...
only, Stephanie, if only.
When I first saw this, I thought that was like a foreshadowing, but nope.
The dad's the
That's apparently Corey's own
fellas,
hammer.
Ready to make like Newton and get this physics
Why not?
project in motion? Huh? What? You know, like
How does he
Newton's
not know?
law of motion, like physics.
Even I know
This
that.
project's
Jeez.
on thermodynamics. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. It's just a little joke. I got it on good authority that I'm actually pretty funny.
Funny looking, maybe. And not even that right now.
already
Where's your
told
bow
you
tie?
People are going to start thinking you're poor, Pete.
Well, I'm trying out a new look, okay?
I mean, honestly, this look is actually pretty cute. Like, this is... I haven't did this exact look.
I don't hate this, yeah.
I haven't this exact look because mine was just like a light blue sweater instead of a patterned sweater. Although I also have like a dark blue like wintry sweater as well that I haven't did it with, but it's also a really nice sweater. And I normally wear probably black pants, not brown pants. But you know, outfit. I like fashion. I like outfits.
At the library? Who are you trying to impress, Ruth?
Yeah. You don't even need to try with me, Pete.
Oh, okay.
Just want someone to touch me.
No, shush!
Jesus!
Calm
Keep it in your
What's the
pants.
matter? What's the matter, Aiden? Too real? Too relatable for you?
Somebody walks to the office with Stephanie.
No.
Aiden, she literally can't take it out of her pants.
Don't say no. Keep it in your pants. Shut up. Like, do not scream to your friends.
She's
Aiden,
frustrated.
Aiden, this sounds like half the characters that you play and the stuff that we make.
Okay, in D&D, I may get a little bit flirtatious, but like, that's
And
not
in
the
Pokemon.
Yeah, look, okay, flirting is fun for me because it's not real flirting; it's fake flirting.
Yeah, and because he can know, because he actually has like some chances in the fictional worlds.
Yeah, exactly. I have real chances. Hey,
you know, he's
you know what? Just say it. I may or may not try to romance Nathaniel later. I don't
Jacob,
know. I've genuinely thought about that plot twist.
You get called out every time you give the guy a compliment. I don't know if that's going to work out.
I will say, having you and Nathaniel try to have like an arc going could be a lot of fun, genuinely from a storytelling perspective. But also,
I mean, people already think he's got a thing going with Hera, so get in line.
Well,
it can be it can be a polyamory, yeah.
Molecule.
Yeah. By the way, Jacob, what you just described is the curse that the gods put upon Aiden, which is even in the fictional worlds he can't get them.
Yeah, listen, okay, look, part of my goal is actually I'm gonna try to somewhat romanticize Nathaniel because, you know, it'd be interesting to see.
Okay,
look,
why is Nathaniel the target now? Because I know before there's like a couple of like compliments or something beforehand, but like that was...
Oh no, but those are compliments. Those are compliments.
Yeah, so I know. It's like, where's this coming out of nowhere?
No, actually, no, I've been thinking about
it. To be fair, they did sound very flirty.
No, but the way I've been thinking about it is, in general, my character hasn't had much chemistry with anyone else. Maybe a bit with Barb on occasion. But honestly, we haven't really.
Maybe that's because he kept giving them magic cancer.
I didn't give anyone magic cancer yet. I wanted to give the trees magic cancer. It's not my fault.
Okay, if we were to go by like the way that the perceived romantic plots are going so far, you have Lumina and Dennis on one end, you have implied or like mistaken Nathaniel and Hera, and then I guess technically if we're going by the laws of shipping, that would leave Doc and Barb by default.
I mean,
I have had
from a pure shipping standpoint, I wouldn't complain about that ship because I think that ship would be interesting. I mean, or at least those are the two viable ships related to
Chad
Doc.
has no idea what we're talking about.
No, certainly not.
Nathaniel and Doc, and then Doc and Barbara are honestly the two viable ships related to Doc's character right now.
Man,
like he hasn't talked to Hera a lot, and
Probably doesn't like him all that much.
And crap, what's Emily's character? Forget her name. I keep forgetting her name randomly.
Yeah.
But like she's a child, and also it was revealed in like episode 4 that they're half siblings, which that was briefly said.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
not
about the law.
Yeah, so clearly that's also very unviable. And Dennis is a 13-year-old ghost apparently. So
yeah, I know. I hadn't counted. I've counted those. I mentioned those because they are like with each other. In fact, they're the most obvious pairing out of the entire.
One of them definitely wants the other, but not the other way around.
All I'm saying about it is I just want on Quest of the Rising Sun there to actually be a romantic arc between two of the actual player characters, because again, that's something in any campaign I've been in never has happened, and I want to actually ideally.
How many campaigns have you been in?
I was briefly in the one with the direwolf. I think I was in that for a little bit.
Well,
that was like a one-time deal. That's
it. Yeah, and then this, but in the one shot technically its own campaign. So
well, I think part of that is because whenever it comes to player
vast experience.
I think it's because there can be real tension and real consequence to player and player romance. Like the players out of character have to really like make sure that they're both cool with that before their characters start doing anything.
That is also fair. I mean, realistically, I probably wouldn't go too far with it because
that's also the advantage of the Lumina and Dennis have, because Dennis is a DMPC. So that's it's like just like what like of removing like a layer of awkwardness or of like behind the scenes communication required.
For the record, though,
I mean, I personally wouldn't think it'd be too awkward, as long as everyone knows it's absolutely not real and in real life never going to happen.
Oh yeah, of course, it is acting after all.
For the record, Barb may be a minor foil between you two. However, out of character, I very much would love to see it happen. That'd be adorable.
Exactly.
We're gonna have to like sit down potentially with KW as well and maybe talk about that.
Yes.
And especially Vin. Absolutely Vin needs to be involved in that conversation. He is the literal DM.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. We'll just like open it up as like a general thing on the server then. Okay.
Yes.
Continue.
Anyways, continue.
Water, and suddenly he's Stefan Urkel. Well, don't get your hopes up, Pete. She was just using you to cheat on a test.
That's their bar.
What was it like when she touched your arm?
What?
Did you come?
What?
Quit it!
I need to know.
That's not how that works. Ideally, that's not how that works. And if it does work like that,
the one class, she might be a nerd, but she doesn't pay attention in health class. Clearly,
if you're as frustrated as she is, pretty much anything can make you burst. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well,
this is why they don't touch her. They know better.
The last time they touched her didn't end well.
Nope.
People thought she peed herself, but little did they know.
Oh my god.
Cool, Peter. You're not. You and Steph, it's a fantasy. Like a boy and his anime love pillows. It's a beautiful dream, but I'll never hold the real Rei and Asuka in my arms.
Rei and Asuka? Wait, what's from which anime?
I actually don't know.
Pete! Silence your cell phone at the library.
Sorry.
Well, maybe don't yell as well. That's not helping.
The anime line just sets up a
Probably a
joke for later.
telemarketer.
Oh, Lucky. I'm such a loser. Telemarketers hang up on me.
What do you say to them?
Hello?
Hey, is this Peter Spankowski?
Yeah?
What is she doing?
I Pete, it's
What is she
Steph
doing?
from class.
Yeah. Stephanie Lauder, I know.
He's talking to Stephanie Lauder.
Nani?
What?
That was the joke that was set up from earlier.
You're never gonna believe this. I'm actually calling you on a payphone outside of that Italian restaurant on First.
One of my favorite
you know
lines, just
Pasquale's?
nani?
Oh, yeah, I love that place.
Yeah, their breadsticks are really good.
What is she saying?
Stop touching me.
What the fuck is she
Stop touching
saying?
me.
By the way, just a general PSA,
Listen, I know this
if
might
someone's
be
on the phone,
presumptuous,
don't
seeing
ask them
as
who
how I
they're
just got you in
talking to
trouble,
because they're
but,
talking to someone.
My
Ask them
dad
later.
took my phone
Ask
away,
them.
and I'm never gonna get it back unless I pick
This
up my
is
grades.
the
so I was
lesson that
wondering
many
if you
children
could
must learn.
meet me here and help me study.
You want me to meet you at Pasquale's? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Of course, that's the part that he
Hold on,
focuses
hold
on
on
and
for a
they.
second, Steph. What's the matter with you guys? You just
Good
told me not to
question.
get my hopes up.
That was before Pasquale's. That's where all the cool kids go before homecoming. Wee-oo.
place
This is not
and
a drill,
it goes
Pete.
to
This is a
below
date.
profile.
A date.
And I'd ask one of my friends to do it, but I'm actually the smart one in the group, if
Oh.
you can believe that.
Oh, she beats you, Pete. Like Princess Leia.
Oh.
You're her only
Not the
hope.
best comparison.
Really, Ruth? A Star Wars analogy.
They were siblings. They were siblings.
Also, I guess it doesn't. I guess the whole like Ruth thing doesn't work when she touch other people and when they touch her because she's all over Pete's
Need I
arm
go
right
into
now.
why Attack on Titan is superior in every possible way?
Shut the fuck up!
Excuse me?
Not you. Just these two fucking nerds that won't leave me alone.
Well,
How does she not hear
you
them?
ditch those nerds and come help me out?
Oh, what are you waiting for, Pete? A naughty schoolgirl wants you to help her study? God, they don't call it a cram session for nothing. Watch some porn, you'll see.
What?
Why is that just a recurring line that everyone says?
I had a good day today, okay? A cool, popular girl told me I was funny. Can't we just
He's not
leave
holding
it
the
on a
phone
high
so
note?
that she wouldn't
You're
hear.
telling me I gotta be funny again? I didn't do it on purpose the first time.
You're being funny now. Don't worry about it, Pete.
You've been given a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Someone's willing to tolerate your presence for a whole evening.
It's actually a
This
very
may
good
never
question.
happen
How'd you know
again.
his number? That's a good point.
Destiny knocks
Phone
but
book.
once.
Well, I
You would know what that is.
she was in the principal's office, and if the principal looks away for a second or leaves the room to talk to the secretary outside, I wouldn't put it past her if she goes through student files.
Most schools ban the use of mobile phones. I'm surprised that the principal would have like that on the list anyway.
Well, okay. Banning
So-
doesn't mean much. Our school also didn't allow us to use it. We used it anyways.
Yes, but if they have a policy against the use of them, it stands to reason they would not keep someone's contacts involving them.
Oh no, they still kept the contacts for us all. We just weren't allowed
Oh.
to use our phones.
Okay, fine.
Well, realistically, a school wants as much
You
information on
pretend
students as
you act like our schools make sense.
I've never been to your schools. I don't know.
They don't make sense.
Yeah, that's why you don't want a teacher ever. Good thing you're teaching in Spain.
There's
But
probably a
enjoy.
couple reasons for that, but
Yeah. Hey, but if you want to start wearing Kevlar and go to teach at American school, you could always do that.
you want to start wearing Kevlar.
I'll pass on that one, I think.
And yours is Stephanie Lauder. You lucky son of a bitch.
Steph, I'll be there in 20 minutes.
She's getting charged, by the way, the longer this call goes.
I bet you call this luck. That's your perspective. I bet this song will suck. It doesn't take a detective. It's as cool as I think I am. It's as cool as I think I am. Whoa, whoa, oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Princess Leia told me I just as soon kiss a Wookiee. I'm straight to DVD. More like a bootleg copy. I'm as cool as she thinks I am. I'm as cool as I think I am. Whoa, whoa, oh.
but she thinks you're cooler than you think you are, so that's a work. Lyrics don't match.
What if my beliefs were taller? What if I were king of the hill, captain of the team? Way cooler than I think I am. Way cooler than I think I am. Whoa, whoa, oh.
Something I just realized about this actually. Whether he talks about all these like positions
Why did she
being
pick
cool,
me?
it's the same way that Ron
I hope I don't know
Weasley did
the
in
answer.
The Philosopher's
Cheating's a
Stone,
two-way
and
street.
Joey Richter played Ron Weasley.
But every crime needs a partner. I'm as cool as she thinks.
This is a
I am.
secret sequel
I'm as cool
to a
as she
Harry
thinks
Potter
I
musical.
am. Whoa. Then again, I'm deranged. Puberty's got
I
me
forget to mention that one which shows up later.
She's the brawn of the brains. Can that really be true? Smarter than she thinks.
Jagerman's mom.
She's smarter than she thinks.
That Jagerman is half centaur.
What if I were wrong? It's only in my head. What if
Oh, okay, fair
people
enough.
see me as
Happy belated birthday to Joey.
other than who I
Watch a status quo in Starship. I haven't seen that one, but yeah, that's fair. Also, they're High School Musical fans.
Am I cooler than I think?
Hey, Aiden, turn it down slightly.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, this is why I like to pause. If anyone's wondering why we pause during the reviews most of the time, because we talk a lot, and I'm usually the only person who pauses during the actual.
Yeah, what did you say? You want to repeat anything or no?
No, we understand each other.
Which I guess means the chat will probably be able to hear, but it's probably better to have like a bit of yeah, like that.
If I can finally be cool, I will know that I'm not a loser. And if I finally break the rules, I will know of my world. I'm the ruler. But is that who I think I am? Is that
I've
who I
absolutely seen
think I
Firebringer. It is one of my favorite musicals of all time. I think it might tie with Guardian Light musicals.
Who do I think I am?
Is Firebringer made by them too?
Who do I think
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, it is when I had an acting through song module at university, I actually used a song from Firebringer as my reference for favorite songs in a musical. And people questioned what on earth they were watching because they were not expecting it to be like that.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Micro Peter Spankowski. What's your button show doing
At least
on
he
my
knows
turf?
last name.
Max, I didn't realize that the parking lot of Pasquale's belonged to you.
So where's your bow tie, rich boy? Think you're better than me because you come from money?
Oh,
No, he doesn't even come from
I gave
money.
you the wrong idea. I'm not rich.
Ugh! So you're a poor piece of shit then?
You know, there's a difference between not being rich and also, but you don't. That doesn't mean you're not poor. God.
He hasn't learned about nuance yet in remedial literature.
The middle class. He was ahead of his time.
The middle
He
class
knew
may be
that the
shrinking,
middle
but
class
it
would
hasn't
soon
disappeared
be
yet,
gone.
technically.
According to Orwell, the middle and upper class will constantly be competing and outranking each other at different times and going back and forth, and the lower class will stay where they are.
Dang. Sounds depressing.
It was 1984, so yeah, it's just
Yeah.
George Orwell. What do you expect?
Yeah, Orwell frequently wrote about real life,
Okay,
which is not
What a
always
problem.
happy.
run so you can chase. We've been doing this song and dance since the 4th grade, Max. Well, I'm sick of your shit.
Okay, no, if you're gonna
myself
say that, you gotta say it with confidence. I'm sick of your shit. You know, like
This is what I always complain about
confidence.
with gotcha stuff. Okay, they want to throw in a ton of swears and then they'll censor every one of them, and it's like,
Okay,
do
they
or
didn't
don't.
censor the swear word here. That's not what happened. He's just nervous because doesn't use the word a lot.
I mean, she sings it a lot.
Yeah,
Apparently,
this is a character beat. In Gacha, it's just either the app itself performing censorship, which there are some versions that do, or the Gacha tubers manually inserting them.
Which I don't understand why the Gacha tuber themselves would actively write swear words if they're just going to go back and censor them later on, because it kind of feels like this weird bid to be like, oh, my videos are so much more mature. Look, there's swearing in it, but they also don't want to fully commit to said swearing. So
I
they
have
actively
said
cover
every
it
one
up
of
as
these
much as
words
possible.
already.
I'm more confused of when they actually do censor some words, but then decide to leave others completely intact. Like the Gacha we reacted to recently that decided to censor the B word or try to alter it, but then left the F slur intact. It's like,
oh yeah, I forgot about that. The F slur is actually worse than the
but you would think,
it is.
not according to Sense by Buns, apparently.
Yeah, which that is a very weird idea. Like, come on, I think the F slur is way worse, but sure, because you're not even allowed to say the F slur unless you're in the community specifically. So
many people do not care though.
Yeah,
I do
That's
adore
why
Tristan
it is
as
a
well.
slur.
Slurs are bad. Moral of the story, guys.
That's a good
hang out
moral
with
for
Stephanie
today.
Water. And after that, you don't seem so scary.
Wait, Steph?
Yeah, she invited me.
Well, shit, if she's cool with the kid, then maybe I'm cool with him too.
Shut the fuck up, Jason!
Okay, run away while he's running at his friend. Walk away. Go away from them.
Correctly? Spankovsky?
Yeah.
I don't seem scary to you?
And maybe you don't.
You're just a bully.
If you're gonna get in my face, you can either kiss me or leave, okay? I don't know.
Joey Richter is slightly taller as well, which makes this even better.
Oh, he's just insecure about his size. It's all right.
I should have known you would say that.
It's always the short guys who are angry, okay? They just want to be taller.
Uh-huh.
That is the assumption, yep.
Power. Woo! How's that feel, Spankovsky? Does it feel like I lost my power? I don't know what gave you the idea you could break bread with Stephanie Walter.
She said...
I don't give a fuck what she said. I did not consent to this rendezvous.
I don't get. Well, you know what? I don't consent to you flicking people's balls, but apparently you don't care about consent.
I just noticed something as well. He cares about his own consent. I noticed as well, like Max Jägerman is rarely still. He's always like moving in some way with his very staccato delivery. That also says a lot about his character too, because he's probably so pumped full of testosterone that he just physically incapable of staying still for too long.
I mean, I will say, he's kind of hot, toxic, and a bad person. But that doesn't. But listen, I never said I was.
Aiden's like, he's actually horrible, but that's what I like.
Okay, I'm going to pull a Telltale Games, and I'm going to put a pin in that. Remember it for later, and I will bring it up when we get.
Why?
To
Because he becomes some sort of zombie? Because I saw the thumbnail.
What? No.
He becomes like a weird zombie thing.
No, I'm not bringing it up because of anything to do with that.
Oh, because he may or may not become ugly, technically. Even though Zombie Him was still pretty nice looking. That's not the point, though.
No, it also was not what I was getting at. You'll see the later scene.
I decide who's cool and who's not.
Well...
I decide if Kyle can date Brenda. The answer's still no. But
hey, don't be mean to Kyle. I'm sure Brenda's a nice...
You're not a nerd because you're...
That's the problem. She's too nice.
You're pimple dick. You're a nerd because I said so.
Well, I say not so.
I willed it into existence.
You're no god. The only god here.
I like the way that you see like Jägerman on the back so many times.
To darkness.
The black and white.
I'm your god.
Yeah.
Now on your knees, bitch.
This was Jeff Lindman, yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a Grace. Speaking of.
All right, Chastities, dig in.
That was a nice transition.
This looks great, Mom.
Well, nothing says yummy like a mouthful of mother's meatloaf.
He looks like...
Nothing says yummy like invisible food.
He looks like,
very appetizing. I see it in a lot of gachas too, actually.
He looks like Chandler from Friends.
Oh my god. You know, they all look like they're like from the 50s. They probably wish they're in the 50s too.
Friends was definitely more recent than the 50s.
No, what Aiden is saying is that like the entire family unit looks like they're from the 50s. They also act like they're from the 50s, but we'll get to that in a second.
Oh, how was the open house? Any bites?
I'm afraid I'm
You know
going
what's
to have to
ironic
cast
about Grace's color
Aw.
scheme though? Look at Grace's color scheme. You have pink, blue, and white. I find that ironic for her for all the characters in this play to have that very specific.
Oh yeah,
color
she just has
scheme.
the American colors.
The American colors are not pink, blue, and white.
2 of those are, and the third one that isn't is just a lighter version of red. So yeah,
You know,
it is.
you don't. That's not the point I was getting at. I was not referencing the American colors. I was referencing a different flag's colors. But you know.
Yeah. Also, just to go back to like the 50s comparison, the fact that I've seen like anyone hold a newspaper in about like 10 years. So
Same. It is a lost thing.
If just some
It's lost
watching going on, just the fact that, like they've been on screen for like a few seconds, with minus pausing obviously, and here we are. I love Kurt's face in this scene, trying not to laugh. Oh well, we'll get to that then.
A rod, Mother.
Oh, Mark, why?
Yeah, it's on the
I
newspaper.
cannot believe no one wants to buy that beautiful old house.
What house, Dad?
Oh, the old Wayden place down on Hickory.
That house.
What's wrong with it?
It's haunted. Everyone says so.
And that's why
Oh, everyone in
it'll
chat
never
seemed
sell,
to
Mother.
have
Ghost
gotten what you
stories.
meant,
You don't
except
believe
for
in
the
that?
trans
I only
person.
believe in one ghost, Grace.
Yep.
A Holy
I love
Spirit that
this.
resides in all of our hearts.
You're right, Dad.
And how was your day, sweetie? Did you get the dance canceled?
I'm working on it.
Give her time, Mother.
You would not believe what that Max
But she
Yeagerman said to
but he
me today.
calls her mother.
Jagerman, the football star.
Big game's coming up. That boy's got some arm on him.
He came up to me in the hallway and he asked if he could carry my books.
Oh, Mark, I didn't know that sort of thing happened at Hatchetfield High.
What are you?
The boy's father.
Oh, I don't know, Mother. I wasn't much older than him when
Do
I
they have the
started
boy's
carrying
father's
your
number?
books, Miss Chastity.
Why does everyone have everyone's number?
I told him no, obviously. I don't think about that sort of thing. Me and Max in carnal embrace? That's ridiculous.
What kind of
Mom,
carnal
we passed
embrace
the
involves
butt
carrying
stuff.
books?
The butter? I just want some head and butter. Bread! Bread!
Wow! I'm
Bread
about
and
to.
butt sex to go with this big shaft of meat I'm gonna choke down.
What the hell?
Are you feeling all right, Pumpkin?
You
Criminy.
do look flush.
I'm okay. I just
I guess Jesus left her for like a good 10 minutes.
This
and
is
she-
no. What just happened?
Jesus went to a bathroom break. Jesus having a bathroom break right now. He'll be back soon.
What just happened is all of her puberty suddenly fled in one single second. It was not a transition. It was a siege.
Oh my goodness. they gave her hormone blockers when she was younger. She didn't know, and they just ran out like a second ago.
They're running out now. They're like, oh no, now I'm feeling this. Why do I feel tingly sometimes? It's like, oh, well.
Like right now, intensely. Please, Jesus, come back.
Jesus, I need you inside me.
She would say that in this state. You're right.
She would, yes.
Oh my god. She'd say that. There.
I got butterflies in my tummy.
It does look
and
very
they're
soft and
flying
cozy.
real low today.
Maybe you need a chastity
I'll
belt.
draw you a bath.
Come on, Grace. You gotta stop fantasizing about some big, dumb football star.
As she, I know it's coming.
Dumb,
Yeah.
sexy.
Oh, why are you looking in the camera? Stop staring in the camera!
Why would
I'm
she not look at the
uncomfortable.
camera? Why would she not look at the camera at this point?
Oh, ooh, I like the way the back aesthetic looks.
Yeah, that's true.
Gray. Gray.
We've got... Ghost Kitty hasn't seen this yet, Vesta.
Hello?
What's
Oh,
cooking?
I get it now. Oh, this all makes a lot more sense. He was talking about her as Eve, and now she's dealing with a lot of temptation.
I couldn't stay away. I'm hungry. And here you are brewing up a big old pot of dirty girl soup.
Oh, Why are you doing this? This is weird, man.
You call my bathwater dirty girl soup? This is wrong. This is so wrong.
And yet, it feels so right.
She pulled that out of nowhere.
Again, Angela Giratana, facial expressions and vocalization working in perfect harmony.
Whoa. Wow. Whoa.
That was just instantaneous of both of you.
Oh my god.
What's that around your neck? Is that a crucifix?
And that's the part she cares about.
Call me Grace
Everyone's got their
Chastity.
secrets. And this one's mine.
What?
I love
You.
Me too.
Who would have
There's
guessed?
only one thing I love more.
What's that?
Is it hot in here
I
for anyone
love-
else?
To fuck.
Whoa, her face. Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daddy needs a little of that dirty.
Oh no.
Oh, he said daddy.
Slice
No!
that sauce.
No, he's mastering Mikey her. Mastering Mike
hypnotized, you know it's wrong, I know it's right. Chase Grace, I'll never ever tell you to behave. I am expecting you to betray me. I'm only in if you're over it. A one-way ticket power trip with
That's a nice pun, by the way.
censorship, babe. I'ma love ya all night long, but you gotta do wrong. Yeah, you gotta do wrong.
Okay. Pause.
I don't know if you want to pause when he's on screen. Because,
Trust me, I do. I deeply, very much want to.
Baby, no!
I think I have seen museum statues that look very similar to this freeze frame at the moment.
No, and it's funny you say that because that's actually the reason I paused this. I genuinely really love his choreography.
His body?
Because yes, but also the choreography. Because if you pay attention, right, he's referred to himself as a monster, as a snake, as a god, right? And you see a lot of things with the sillies. You see him, referring to her as Eve and the Temptation, and even some of the poses he's making look a lot like old Renaissance statues of gods. And I really like the way that this is all kind of blending together as Max Jaegerman as this false god in the but it's really like Satan. I really appreciate the way that they're kind of leaning into that element. It's very cool.
Abby says, this is one of my favorite No Prude Must Die songs. I just sound so good in it. Well, I will say also, Will sounds good in it as well, just for the record. But
I got a question. Is this one of your favorite songs because of other reasons too? Or just Angela sounding good?
It's genuinely a great song, but also look at him.
Yeah, also look at Abby's profile picture and remember the actor that she simps for the most in the entirety of Starkid. Okay,
is it the one looking pouty?
Yes.
You can simp for multiple people, but that's beside the point.
Back to what I was trying to say. Yeah, so we actually paused right before we got to but the one part of this song that I don't actually like, which is the tempo change going into the chorus. Because, the way that it starts off like being super slow, they could have very easily maintained that going into the chorus, but they didn't they should have built it up so it actually increases the pace a lot more as the verse goes on. Or they should have just stuck with the original tempo, in my opinion, because this one seems to because the two of them work in isolation, just not together, for me at least. Okay, now we can continue.
Me, won't you love me like you don't care? Dirty, dirty girl, will you pray for me while I push and pull on your
Yes, his singing voice is great. I'm back to being slow again.
You're in a locker
See what I mean?
room. It's clear you never stepped in a classroom.
You think I'm leaving room for you? The Trinity is more than two. You want me, can't be skipping school. For shame, I am expecting you to behave.
I like the way that she's like a bit more awkward in her like sensual movements than he is.
Take a sip and soap your soiled mouth. You want a tour of the house? You better straighten out your crooked ways. I'm singing a sacred song. On your knees, pray along. If you wanna last until dawn.
Yeah. And the movements are too. This is the opposite song to Virginity Rocks.
I don't care about you. Dirty, dirty girl, will you pray for me while I push and pull on your hair? I think I'm loving you more than I should.
The way like either one of their faces was fantastic in the song.
Your dirty girl soup got me hungry for more than that.
What?
Our loving is foul, but it's good. You're breaking hearts for the fun, and it's
And yes, Starkid harmonies. Gotta say that.
But your dirty girl soup got me hungry for more.
The fact it was slightly in canon as well.
Hungry for more.
Hungry for more.
I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl.
I need more of this in musical numbers, honestly. Two different rhythms working in tandem with each other.
Who on occasion gets dirty?
You know,
what is place to pause, Aiden?
Just saying, when she was saying "I'm a good girl," that kind of rang of religious trauma, being like,
"Hey, by the way, Abby, this is your new PFP."
Oh, but yeah,
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. That's like, dang, girl, that's what therapy's for. But okay.
Dirty, dirty girl, won't you sing for me? Won't you love me like?
And now they're finally on the same level of dynamism and also in sync sometimes. Working tandem? Oh, not yet. That was earlier.
Hey, boo. Daddy needs a little of that.
That expression, I think she just pulled a Ruth there.
Oh,
yeah, she definitely did a Ruth. That's what I'm calling it now, from now on.
Grace? What have I done? Damn these wandering hands! Damn these sinful loins!
You don't want to say that while you're
Yeah, I thought
that's
I
right
heard
there.
moaning. And you know as well as I do, young lady, this is a no-moan household.
Mom.
What do you guys do?
It was a groan! Yeah, I'm doing a number 2 in here, a real big one!
I'll get the plunger.
Come on, Grace. This isn't you. You can't be having impure thoughts. You're not even married.
Well, I
This
mean,
is his fault. Max Jaegerman.
Are you gonna kill him?
He's gotta go.
He's gotta go. Max Jaegerman must die.
I mean, I know how you can get rid of him relatively fast. Just get a bunch of people who he sexually assaulted. Just be like, hey, yo, he sexually assaulted me. And then he'll probably go to jail or at the very least get expelled. So, you know.
Ah, yes. You found the Me Too song from later in Act 2.
Is that a joke or serious?
That's a joke.
Oh,
that doesn't happen.
I was gonna be like,
no, that's this
like
really
a joke.
long segment around the middle here. You see, like you can see it right there in the timeline.
Oh.
That's the long list of
the
people.
Plan? The
no,
plan?
even further beyond. Here it is.
Oh, so heckin' fudge. Yeah, he's so heckin' fudge because everyone's suing him for sexual assault.
Said he'd be there in 20 minutes.
It's like the
and he
worst
never
song Taken
showed.
Bros 2, guys.
Because they're waiting all night. I ended up studying out of sheer boredom.
Ew. Well,
That's a good
maybe
tactic.
You scared him off, Steph. Pasquale's? You saved that place for, like, the 5th date. That's where you go before the first blowy. Everyone knows that.
And he still stood you up. Girl, that must be so embarrassing for you.
Oh my
It wasn't
God.
a date, Brenda.
Sure, Steph. Keep telling yourself that. Who is this guy anyway? Standing up to the mayor's daughter like he's got no fucks.
Also, there you go. That's Brenda.
Not gonna lie,
The one
that's
that
really sexy.
it's the other guy who's not allowed to date.
He's not sexy. It's Peter. Spenkovsky.
Oh my god, the fucking bow tie kid? Steph, I know he's rich, but...
He's not rich! Owning a bow tie doesn't equal richness!
And, like, if you're on the football team. Oh my god, I can't wait for the big game! Ah! Oh, you have to see our new cheer? So...
This is why
not
Starkid
right now,
on stage
Stace.
is always better than any Nightmare Time could ever be.
Dweeb.
They have the humor down.
Either of you seen Pete around?
Why? Looking to kick him while he's down?
Yeah, you got all our hopes up, temptress.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on. You lured him right into the lion's den. We thought you were waifu material, but you're just a bully.
Yeah, and we're gonna find new objects of our sexual desires.
Oh my God!
Sorry.
No! Shush! Shush up! Shush, headgear! Shush!
Honestly, these two are kind of like the friends of like every anime protagonist. The ones who are supposed to be made as undesirable as possible by comparison.
Pete? Are you in here?
And super blunt about their desires
Grow
too.
up.
Wow.
And yes, it is Hatchetfield High School.
Toilets aren't even in stalls.
Just
You all
their
just
urinals.
watch each other pee?
No, we don't. We don't watch each other's pee. That's weird. I don't even use the urinals nowadays because I find it weird. I don't want to
because people do, in fact, watch.
Don't. That sounds.
That
weird.
is
So
absolutely.
yeah,
a
Ruth
thing
is
that happens.
technically not wrong here, or at least not entirely.
Watching people pee is not normal.
Oh well.
It shouldn't be normal.
No, it shouldn't be, but you know.
Imagine.
Oh my God. Pete, what'd he do to you?
What, this? You should see the other guy.
I like how now she knows who is responsible, but beforehand she was like, "Who are you running from?"
I'm not. Just during lunch, passing periods, and any times am I running to Max Jaegerman.
It's such bullshit. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
Steph, the more you get involved, the worse things are gonna be for me.
He's been doing this for ages, but now it's all I actually care about.
I'm honestly surprised that his glasses are still intact. Like from a prop department perspective, I would actually make version of glasses where they're slightly chipped or something. You know.
I might have repaired them off screen. He's
I
wrong.
think he is my dad. What a fucking psycho. No, I'm sorry, Pete. I'm going to the principal with this.
Ha! This is Max Jaegerman, the quarterback of the Hatchetfield Nighthawks. If you think the principal cares more about us than the outcome of the big game, then you are willfully naive.
I would hope the principal cared.
Actually, this is very on brand, especially for small town.
Okay, listen, BB, your talent's kind of the worst. I forget that. How is your talent so horrible?
I don't know. This is normal high school to me.
That's not normal. That's not normal.
I have seen that as I've seen that as a stereotype in media about like the sports players getting away with anything
It's
that
a
they want.
stereotype of media, but it's not ultra common like that, or at least in most decent sized areas.
Oh yeah, no, we care
Most of the
about
time, because I
team,
imagine
that's
that you can most likely in real life you can probably easily replace a lot of the sports people because of the bar of entry of getting into the clubs themselves.
No, because a lot of the worst people in school are also teachers' kids.
That doesn't affect what I said about sports teams.
In this case, I don't think.
Yeah, it does because if the kid gets in trouble, then you have to deal with the teacher.
Well, not. I mean, technically.
What I'm talking about is the fact that if I guess if you say like the people if they're on the sports team, then okay, I guess the teacher would have to. Well, then again, if the principal ordered them to be removed from the team, then not all the teachers can do in that case, can they?
Yeah, I mean, I guess
no, but they can quit. And you can't get more teachers here, so.
But there's teachers.
Well, not for your school because we have established.
No, but at the same time, especially if a student does something so egregious, such as beating someone up severely to a point where you could literally not justify it. Like, I mean, I feel like in the principal's perspective, that ideally they would be able to give the student a punishment and have the parent understand.
I also think you overestimate how many teachers are financially stable enough to just quit their jobs on a whim like that.
Yeah, that is true. I mean,
they know that, but they are also aware that they can throw that weight around and they will win. So,
well, your school is pretty corrupt, you know. I'm just saying. I'm sure most areas aren't like your
some
school.
of this stuff I can see happening in other places. Some of the other stuff you're mentioning, that does sound fairly specific.
Also, I feel awful for you, Fester. I thought you were joking when you said you went to Middlesex University, so I looked it up, and it is very much a real thing.
Oh yeah, it's a real thing.
Oh my God, Bud!
I didn't think. Whoa, wait, that's an actual name. What? That seems very
Yes.
inappropriate.
Well, it's because it's the name of the town, I think.
Middlesex University.
We have 2 counties here called Sussex.
Well, yeah, but that's not. They're not literally called Sex. They're not called Sex County.
Yeah, but you guys are cool because at least that you can
Middlesex University, just called Sex University. It's the exact same. Like,
No, Middlesex University.
But you guys,
Sussex, same thing.
Yeah, but you guys are cool because you got raided by like Viking expeditions, and you can trace back the history of that. It's a cool culture. What do you trace back from Middlesex?
Oh, Sunsex. No, Sussex.
That's not what it.
Sussex. Sussex?
No.
I've said the word several times.
It very much is my business, and not just because I'm the hall monitor and there are 2 girls in the boys' bathroom. Detention for
3 now, by the way.
God, you suck, Grace.
Max Jaegerman has made all our lives a living heck. He's more than a boy. He's an idea. One that strikes fear in the hearts of the meek. And lust in the souls of the innocent.
Also,
because
Sussex just means South Saxon.
I mean, I just when I hear Sussex, I think of suffix.
Okay.
Which, you know, sounds similar enough. Anyways. Oh.
At our feet. How? With a little faith in the Father, Son, and some Holy Ghosts.
Oh.
Again, the expression. By the way, we've got 21 people watching right now. I think that's our all-time high record for a stream.
Nice.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, real quick, there are flashing lights on screen. If you're potentially sensitive to that, be careful. Just there's some flashing lights.
Yeah, does it say anything in discussion about that? Because
I don't think so, but I am just warning anyone if you are prone to having seizures.
Fair enough.
Be careful.
Also, I like this description, by the way, of just the play itself.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Pretty much.
The old whaling place.
Isn't this like breaking and entering?
I'm not breaking anything. My dad's the realtor.
Oh. I mean...
Well, that was established from earlier, remember? The place he couldn't sell, that just never was haunted.
The house was built in 1910 by Matthias and Agatha Whalen. Wealthy, eccentric. They went on to build the city's most important landmarks, like the Starlight Theater, the Gazette, even the schoolhouse that would one day become Hatchetfield High. They took a backwater logging town and turned it into their own personal paradise, where they were free to indulge in their eclectic interests.
What kind of interest?
All of which we now
Oh,
know.
you know, a little Satanism.
Oh, baloney.
It's true. Human sacrifices, demonic rituals, sex magic.
Sex magic? Wait, what is sex magic?
I imagine it's exactly what it sounds like, Aiden.
Sex magic?
Guys, look at Abby's profile.
Yep.
I mean,
she did it.
See, this is how you know that we're like getting up there as far as like YouTubers go, because now we have the power to say stuff and it just happens.
To be fair, that is a great shot.
Oh, it absolutely is, yeah.
Yeah, look at her face right now as well. She looks like a ferret.
Mm-hmm. If you want to give us more powers, YouTubers, subscribe today. Help us get into the
stores and found the Waylands and their followers and hacked them to bloody bits. But as they say, nothing really dies in the Wayland place. Their angry spirits haunt these halls to this very day. And when Max Jaegerman comes in contact with these ghosts, we're gonna film the whole thing. We're gonna post a video of him crying for his mommy, wetting himself with fear, and then he will cease to be the most terrifying, hottest bully in Hatchet.
Oh my god.
It's true.
As hashtag potty pants.
Aiden does not disagree.
Potty pants.
That's not the point.
I'm not comfortable with the plan if it involves that kind of language.
I'm not comfortable with this place. It's not structurally sound.
Yeah, and something reeks.
Sorry,
that's me.
I'm allergic to deodorant.
I have overactive sweat glands.
Bathing isn't safe for me right now.
Oh my god. You guys are the worst.
Excuse me, if I wear antiperspirant, I break out in hives. And I scratch them and they bleed and pus comes out.
Okay, then get deodorant that you're not allergic to. Like, God, there's some deodorant that you're not allergic to. That or take showers like every day.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Or like maybe every half a day. Like in the morning you take a shower. When you get home you take a shower. I don't know, something like that.
Wonderful.
Out. I get pus in my pits.
Yeah, we're moving on from that.
Don't bully me. Who invited her anyway?
Steph's the most important part of the plan. You're the bait for our trap. You're gonna tell Max Jaegerman something super fun is going on in the Wayland place. Something he wouldn't want to miss, like a Bible study. Or a party. Come on, guys.
Nah, he wouldn't want to miss a Bible study.
Here's one of my favorite songs too in this, by the way.
I like how she's snapping wrong.
We're gonna bully the bully. We're gonna film him losing his coolie. We're gonna make it spooky.
It's goofy.
Got a better plan.
We'll make him shed his pants.
The Jaegerman?
We're gonna invoke his fury by making him freak prematurely, and then we'll have him judged by a jury in the public eye. He's just a nerd in disguise.
Okay, why do we keep doing that?
Petey got the blanket, Ruthie, you're in charge of Techie, and Richie takes.
What's our budget?
Steffi gonna lure him in with her charm.
I am.
And once we get him walking in the haunted and ancient old Wayland place.
Yeah?
Every gesture she makes, I
jump on
swear.
out. Jaeger gonna Jaeger out.
We're gonna bully the bully. We're taking back the schoolie, the schoolie. We're gonna make a dirty movie where the losers win. And the joke is on him.
We got a fealty, a duty.
Standing for the nerdy.
The winner of this title is always you three.
The Viking gonna wreck his shit.
We're gonna cut off his neck.
Steelers got some Steelers, and she'll beat him up.
No, we're gonna be real cool. To beat a Jaegerman, you can't beat him where he's most equipped.
Can't beat him where he's most equipped.
He's twice our size, he's maximized, but we know how to strategize. And
Maximized.
Of course.
We're not gonna kick his ass.
Do you want to conserve your mass?
We're gonna kick, pop,
Very good.
slam.
Be cool.
We're gonna smash, slam.
Bang. Stay cool.
Spider-Man.
No, we're gonna be
And
cool.
Kamehameha as well.
We're gonna keep the beans cool. We're gonna keep the beans the cool. Keep the beans the cool. Keep the beans cool.
Beans cool? Excellent! We're gonna bully the bully. We're gonna rule the unruly. He's gonna do keep his booty and our problem solved.
And a problem solved. And a school could have on.
And his school can't evolve.
We're gonna get the jar bleeding.
Watch the incumbent conceding. We're gonna make the nerdy the new thing.
Steph, get in position.
Time to thicken our skin.
Hell of a mission.
Let me get into this. They're gonna do it now. That's a setup, don't they? I noticed I was talking about myself in this one. I think I just really like AAAB structure and rhyme schemes.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I thought I
it's a
asked
bit more different,
when
but it's
is
also
the intermission going to happen, or like the?
I'll let you know.
All right.
Oh yeah, we're shooting this prank in 4K. It's gonna look beast. You think I can get a little more light in here?
Richie, the whole point is that it's in the dark.
Right.
Well, then, I'm gonna have to shoot the whole thing in
Yeah, that's true.
wide, and it's gonna look like shit.
It's fine.
Wait. No, don't take me off your call list. No, I'm not going to switch my internet provider, but I still want to talk.
Oh my
Now
God.
I know what she says to them.
Hello?
Because, yeah, they're not gonna, they need to make
Hello?
sales.
Hello?
Who was that?
My boyfriend.
Sounded like a telemarketer.
Okay, my ex-boyfriend.
Your ex-boyfriend's a
Ingrid's
telemarketer?
on his way.
Oh,
Yeah, he
You
became one
ready?
after they broke up.
I don't know. I'm nervous.
No, don't touch her! Don't touch her! Don't touch her! Don't touch her! You're touching her! Stop touching her!
Super nice to me.
Not really.
Don't touch
Just doing bare
her!
minimum here.
You're the best friend I ever had.
Oh, that's sad.
And also not true. What happened to Pete and
Okay.
Rich?
I don't know, maybe he's the best female friend she ever had? I mean...
I guess, but still, way to throw them under the bus. Jeez.
Okay, Richie, be honest. Am I reading as Ghost or Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I knew he had the 1800s vibe.
He's about to start singing Hamilton, okay?
You kind of look like that homeless guy from downtown.
This is after Lynn got
But
shot.
that could still
Sorry,
work.
Hamilton got
He gets
shot.
pretty scary
Oh,
sometimes.
I was about to be like, wait a minute, when did Lynn get shot? That's horrible. What? I didn't know about that part. When did that happen? Ah, traumatizing.
That was the thing they announced at the very beginning of the musical.
Oh, yeah.
I should lose the glasses. Yeah. Hey, Pete.
I
Check
guess
it
I can
out.
see without them just fine.
She came all the way out here just to help
Unlike
you.
me.
I would have loved if it was like,
waiting
wait,
for
where
you,
is she? Puts her glasses back on again.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You think Steph actually likes me? No. I'm talking about Ruth.
Oh.
She's so fucking thirsty.
You're noticing this now.
Oh, she's too thirsty. Girl,
She could not be any clearer if she were Mang in that one Avatar scene where she's like waving her arms in the background.
Like, girl, go talk to the jock man. I'm sure he would, I'm sure he would like to use and abuse you for like a minute, I know he may not think you're ultra attractive, but honestly, if he needs a release, I think he'll just use you.
Ruth has zero standards. She will.
She has zero. She does. Girl, you need to get some self-respect. Believe in yourself.
I mean, you could just hit it and quit it, bro.
That'd be weird and
Why
wrong.
don't you, Rich?
I don't want.
That would be mean. I mean, you're basically taking advantage of someone who's so desperate that they're willing to just be with you, just so they're not alone. That would be horrible if you did that to someone.
Yeah, but also, why is Rich so convinced that all the signals are going towards Pete? Is he the only person that Ruth has never hit on?
No, he's hit on, but she's hit on Pete, kind of, sort of.
No, I mean, has Ruth not hit on Rich before? Is what I'm wondering.
Oh, maybe. I mean, she's kind of hit on everyone, though. She's,
Yeah, I'd be surprised. Like, I'm surprised that those two have not at least like tried something at some point.
I mean,
Want to though. You're fucking useless, Pete. What?
What? Just because I don't want
All right, everyone.
By the
It's
way,
your host,
pause,
Max Yeagerman's
because
coming up the walkway.
if I don't
Operation
point this out,
Campaign to
someone will in the comments. The "You're useless, Pete" line is John Madison returning what Joe Richter said to him as Ted in Guardian Musicals, which was, "You're useless, Paul."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We are not pausing, though, apparently.
It's the Jägermeister!
I guess not.
I brought the brews.
Ruth, cue the sound effects.
Do you say brooms or booze?
Ruth.
Oh shit!
in the sky.
Where's that creepy music coming from? What kind of a party is this?
Well, Joe Richter wasn't meant to play Pete originally, remember?
Kyle! Brenda, if you're gonna surprise me, do it all fucking ready. I gotta take a piss.
Do you think Brenda was there? Why is it not like Kyle to date Brenda then if he's friends with both of them?
Max Jägerman.
What?
Dolores!
You have disturbed the spirits of Wayland Hall.
Now your soul shall be ours.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! It's a fucking ghost!
This is awesome, Grace. It's working.
I always knew you fuckers were real. I've been scared of you my whole life. But it's time to stop running.
Oh. Ride!
Float over here, ghost. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
I'm transparent.
Grace, we got a problem.
I got it.
Is he not buying it?
No, he thinks the ghost is real. He's just really fucking brave.
You can't fight me.
I'm
I'm
a
an ethereal being.
I'm a ghost. I'm transparent. I'm non-corporeal.
Move, bitch.
Surprisingly good wordplay for him.
Yes! I make the dead run in fear. I am human. I am God.
Oh wait, he's gonna get hurt. He's gonna get hurt. He's gonna
I
get
know
hurt.
I made an Umbridge comparison before, but that is literally something that Umbridge would say. I'm a woman, hear me, smash!
By the way, he's about to totally get hurt. He literally jumped on something that was just stated to be
Oh my gosh,
like, this
that's
whole
another
area to be
person.
structure unsound. So
He's probably about to fall.
he's
That's
about to
another
get-
person that I just realized they could have like played Max Jagerman. Joe Walker. Imagine Joe Walker as Max Jagerman.
Also, Memento Mori,
Send in
Siri.
the skeleton.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of,
I didn't think there'd be a skeleton here. I'm so fucking scared of skeletons.
Really? Oh.
for us.
Maybe I should just run. Where, Max? Back home so Dad can call you a little cuck? Can't even find
What?
out one lousy skeleton?
What?
No. I got no choice.
It's a deep, multifaceted character. It's got baggage.
I got a bone to pick with you, bitch. Come here.
Grace, we gotta abort the plan. It's not working.
It's working for me. He's so violent.
Grace.
Steph, we can't have a party here. This place is hella haunted.
Oh, I agree.
I'll protect you.
No, it's not real, stupid.
Oh.
That's not a ghost. It's Peter Spankowski. It's all a prank. A trick to scare the shit out of you. Because you deserve it.
Skeleton.
What?
Oh wait a minute! I just realized something. He touched her.
Oh, Ruth, yeah, that's
He
good point.
touched Ruth. Oh no!
And he also must have probably felt human flesh and not just bones as well.
I'll tell you what,
well, maybe-
that is the thing that's gonna make him run in fear once he learns.
Doesn't show that the skeleton.
He
costume
touched
is
Ruth,
dark.
and she
I do
had
remember
some
that.
fun. Oh my god.
Whole thing together, just for me.
Yes.
Wow.
He's gonna be excited.
I thought you guys hated me.
But you. Yes! That's why!
Thanks.
What?
This was really great.
Made him face his fears and confront his daddy issues.
It didn't really fix his daddy issues. It more, because he kind of just did something that doesn't really fix your daddy issues. Just being like,
Well, I said he made them confront them, not fix them.
yeah.
I do think that the punchline of this entire section is gonna be like, oh, well, now I know what I was doing must have worked, so I'm gonna do it even harder now.
Oh, and that's gonna cause a new plan in the future, but you know.
Oh, are you kidding? No, this is like the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Really?
Well,
That's
when
kind of sad.
the ghost came out.
Yeah,
and
no
my
one does
heart
anything.
was like,
Who would do something nice for him?
Oh, and the skeleton. Oh, that was really special.
Oh my god! Stop complimenting her. She has issues.
Maybe I had
You
you
know,
guys figured all wrong.
Maybe she needs a chastity belt, not Grace Chastity.
Honestly,
she needs
yes.
she needs a chastity belt because God, girl, get it under control.
Grace and Ruth are polar opposites.
I thought you're a bunch of nerds, but you guys throw one hell of a.
Yeah.
I called it.
I called it. What do you mean?
You both called it, and I said nothing because I couldn't.
Oh my god! Max, I told you this
place wasn't structurally sound. He just felt like 3 stories.
He actually said the same thing there.
Oh, heck no!
Is he dead?
Nope.
You fucking nerds made me do.
He should be. He shouldn't be talking.
Fucking pants.
Mission accomplished.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This is all kind of your fault. I mean, you know, you're the one who was kind of the worst, who led them to do this, or in the situation that got you hurt. So, you know, you're kind of partially at blame, not fully at blame, but you know, you're not innocent. Maybe next time don't beat someone up. And maybe you won't end up, maybe they won't end up trying to get revenge on you and then you accidentally get hurt in the process. Maybe that won't happen next time. Who knows?
Max, don't move, okay? We're gonna call it.
Steph, you're just like these fucking losers. I'm gonna kill you all.
Maybe.
Dirty Prudes must pay. Nerdy.
He's gonna die.
Must die.
He's dead.
Max?
He's dead. He got stabbed straight through the chest, near his heart, if not in his heart. He's definitely dead.
That's not gonna stop him, though.
Holy shit, we killed him! Oh my god! Oh
No,
my
well, technically, mostly it was the building that killed him.
It was the fall. Or the landing.
Technically, no.
No, this was an accident. The video will show. Yeah, the video will show this was clearly an accident.
I actually didn't get the fall, but I did get a lot of incriminating footage of us luring him here with malicious intent.
Delete the video. You didn't live stream it.
My God! We're going to jail! And with my luck, no one will even bother making me their bitch!
Not really relevant right now, Ruth.
That's not a good thing! Girl, it's called therapy.
It's just a
I'm
fish.
going to jail.
Really, Steph? Because we just murdered a football star right before the big game.
Okay, you didn't murder him. You accidentally put him in, you purposely put him in a situation that you didn't realize would get him killed. So
This was
technically you didn't
manslaughter
murder
at
him.
worst.
Exactly. Not good, but not great.
Did you hear what you just said, Aiden? Not good, but not great.
I mean, not bad, yeah, I mean, not good, but not great.
Just keep playing the video.
Aiden,
You know, I'm not good at words. Gosh.
But it wasn't an accident. It was an act of God.
No!
Yeah, that was
No,
horrible,
it was
Grace.
poor building integrity! Why?
It was God's will that the building should deteriorate to such a degree.
And it was also God's will that he gives you horny thoughts that causes you to want to get a revenge plan, and just happened you were in the same area as people who also wanted revenge on him. Therefore,
But that's a test of faith. You see, that's entirely different.
It does say that he will
God-
test you.
God gives
Like how
one
3
shot.
separate people made a Monty Python
Yeoman
reference in quick
was a
succession in our
perv,
chats.
And now he's rotting in hell for it.
Oh, yeah. Like that's gonna fly in court. He was smoked.
Yeah.
We're not going to court.
Tracy, I don't know what you're talking about, but we have to tell the police about this.
Why? Max,
Much like the
Yeoman
cheese
was a
that we had
menace,
this
and now
session.
He's gone. No more teasing, no more bullying, no more tickling our mommy spots.
Oh.
Don't you see? We're
Ruth was
free.
like, "Girl, I feel you."
But will people notice he's gone?
This is Hatchetfield. People go missing every day.
Oh no, she's
We're gonna bury the body here in the lobby.
No, it would be less worse if you didn't bury a body. Maybe.
Look at how pleased she looks in this shot. This
Underneath the wooden flooring where his corpse will rot.
This is a lie.
We're gonna hack all his limbs off.
You say hack all his limbs off?
Yeah,
Why are you so comfortable with this, Grace?
We just appreciate the piano in the background going like every now and then.
Why is Grace so comfortable with the idea of burying a
Man,
body?
look at her crazy look in her eyes right now. Of course she's
we all
comfortable.
know. Yeah, we know what our favorite book is. We know what the content of that thing are like.
Yeah, but like, dang, girl, why are you so chill with this? Like, even if you did accidentally kill someone, you're just chill with burying a body and hacking it into pieces. Like, oh god, I would. If that happened to me, I would be very unchill with that. I would be panicking and be like, I cannot do that to someone.
Well, I think it depends on the quality of person for me, but
no, please. Even if they're a bad person, no.
But Grace, it does depend on the quality of the person as well. Clearly,
Stop saying it. How else you gonna fit?
Why is she so practical?
Ruthie, you can grab the acid and Steffi tape.
You want me to film
Where's
this?
the
We're
acid?
gonna tape him up in plastic after dousing him with the bleach.
Shave him up after dousing with bleach.
You're gonna throw up? No, this is where you grow up and accept your fate. Do you want to get the fullest ride? Then start cutting right above the thigh.
We're gonna
Pass.
bury the bully. We're gonna go to juvie. Sure.
What a great key change, though.
Oh, my asthma's back.
He'll never be found.
It's not like we're
This is
selling
not
crap.
cushy.
I'm gonna strip him down.
We're gonna bury the bully. We gotta line up our stories. It's gonna never haunt.
What a time to welcome, Luke. What a time to join.
I just cut off his nips.
Oh my god!
How? What? With what? What do you mean, Ruth?
she has sharp fingernails.
Oh, TV?
This
McNamara?
is Hatchetfield Action News with
He's
Dan
an army
and
general.
Donna.
It's been 2
He's not a
weeks
presenter.
since the disappearance of
I
local
know.
football star Maxwell Jaegerman, and the teen's whereabouts still remain a mystery.
Earlier today at City Hall, Mayor Solomon Lauder issued this statement.
The disappearance of young Mr. Jaegerman has rocked this community to its very core. But you can rest assured I have made every possible resource available to the coach of the Hatchetfield Nighthawks. I will not let the disappearance of one boy affect our team's performance in the big game.
It's what I was saying,
will take the field
replaceable.
tonight, and they will win. Go Nighthawks!
Inspiring words in this time of need. We can only hope they bring some comfort to Max's classmates, who have already endured
to his
2 weeks
next
of
of kin.
heartache.
Please mention peanuts.
He's not specifically privy to the school, I don't think.
Of my life. Who'd have thought the absence of one negative influence could make us all so much happier?
I know.
I can
right?
attest that when the ringleader of the bullies in my year group left, all the other boys mellowed out.
You know, cheering takes just as much skill as football does. Sometimes I think you're the main event and we're just there to support you gals.
You're so hot when you're sweet.
Thank God Max is gone.
Wasn't he your friend?
Yeah, but he forbade me from dating and he wrecked my dad's skidoo.
Forbade you from dating Brenda
that guy.
specifically.
Good for you, babe.
Hey, Pete, wait up. Good news.
Will you pass the test?
With flying colors.
Oh,
Sorry, like a
A. C plus. Steph?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
My dad couldn't believe it. Got my phone back and everything. And,
Or
I couldn't have
Jerry
done it
Go, Jerry
without you,
Tomato, I guess.
helping me study these last 2 weeks. You know, this is really your C+.
Oh,
Yeah.
Steph, you can keep it. Could really bring down my GPA.
You're such a nerd, Spankovsky.
See, he's being funny again. Don't even mean to.
Wow. That's the first time anyone's called me a nerd since that
The
night.
event.
Steph,
Also, I
I'm
recognize this
trying to feel
tune,
bad
but it
about what we
hasn't.
did, but it is really hard to
hasn't
do
come
that
yet.
when everything is objectively better.
You know, I get that. Sometimes stuff happens where you do feel a little bit bad about it, but at the same time, your life is so much better for.
You remember when Aiden was talking about how awful it was that they wanted to hack up his body?
Like a scene ago, yeah.
Yeah. And now he's
Well-
like, well, you know, sometimes these things just happen.
No, it's more like, yeah, you may feel bad about it, but you know, maybe in the long run, you'll feel better, or that guilt will kill you. I don't know. I don't make the rules.
What a message! Oh yeah, 22, another all-time peak viewership, and that's what we're leaving them on.
It's all right. They don't mind.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's weird. But maybe it's for the best.
I mean, at least hypothetically speaking, he can die with his family and like maybe the team somewhat remembering him as a good player and not as a complete jerk, maybe.
And definitely not
Really?
as a
Because
good
the
person.
one player that we just saw thought him was a complete jerk after death.
Maybe he wasn't gonna change either way, but that's beside the point. I don't know.
Game tonight?
Oh, no. Jaegerman doesn't let nerds go to football.
Jaegerman is dead.
You know, maybe I will.
Also, wait, what's he gonna do if you go to a football game? Like, if he's playing the football game, what's he gonna do mid-game? Be like, there's a nerd! Ah!
Hey Aiden, did you see his eye?
Whose eye? His eye?
Yeah, this guy's eye. Spinkovsky's eye.
Yeah, why?
Do you remember who did that?
Well, yeah, but he wasn't. He was in a parking lot at the time. I'm saying he's actively partaking in a.
At what point in this entire play did it look like Matt cared?
If you're partaking in something you genuinely care about, aka football, and during a game, you're not gonna mid-game see someone you don't like, run up into bleachers and attack them, especially in this context.
Max probably would.
I think the plan is not the case that he would attack them mid-game. He would attack them after the game if he saw them during the game.
Well, that's why we're a black hoodie with your hood up.
Either that, or he'll accidentally bump into them and tackle into them by complete accident,
or miss a shot. I don't know.
Yeah,
miss a shot and murder their head.
I've never been to a football game before.
Only their head.
Really boring. And both teams kind of suck, but
yeah, see, it's what Ted said. Take the head out, and the whole thing falls down.
you know,
Yeah.
get some popcorn.
Kick my head.
Might be cool.
You mean like go together?
If you want.
That's a date. Oh, I ship it. I love shipping.
Okay.
Now you ship it after this. That was what did it for you.
No, I've kind of subtly shipped
Hey, you know,
it a little
everything
bit,
is objectively better when Max is dead.
I'm gonna bury
really
a body.
around here. The trees are greener.
See, now he's even
the
singing
sun's
along
brighter,
to it.
And I'm going to the big
Not
game.
quite.
Fuck yeah! Go Nighthawks!
Now they sing.
It's like the first day of school, yeah. The hallway shiny and full of light.
Hey, Ruth.
So full of light.
Hey, Ruth, your headgear is fire today.
Hey!
It's like the
It's
start
the
of
same
a
headgear.
Exactly.
Got a resolution to social climb.
Want to join the swim team?
And go to class on time.
You're early today, Mr.
I
Lipchip.
never thought I could open up my locker without the fear running through me.
And now I don't eat all by myself. Go, Nighthawks will take the fight. Unto the victors, go the spoils. Go, Nighthawks, we're taking flight. We are the leaders and the royals.
Yeah!
Who knew football's a team game? Who needs a star quarterback to carry?
I don't need to turn this mic a bit.
Or whip you with the saturated towel. No more bully ball. We're all giving the butt slaps. Yeah. With consent, of course.
Yeah, good. You
Oh,
specified
see.
with consent. I was about to be like, please don't do it without consent.
They're
Again,
not Jaegerman, remember?
Although I do,
Again,
find
my
it
school
weird. I
neglected
do
the
find
consent part.
it weird when people who aren't into each other slap each other's butts. That's just weird in general. Please do not touch each other's
It's
butts.
just
it's
casual
weird.
in my school.
It's
Fellas,
just weird. It's
Fellas, is it gay
weird.
to slap your homie's butts?
No, and that's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Yes,
No,
it
that's what I'm
is.
saying. The people that did it at my school was always jocks.
Why?
They are the most fruity people on earth,
And they're also in the most denial over it.
right? It's kind of like Hitler in a way.
What?
What a comparison.
I mean, they're not as bad as that. I mean,
well, it depends on the one, but generally.
I don't know, man. That's a pretty high bar. I mean,
I know quite a few jocks
that's a pretty
who
low
have the
bar.
exact
That
same
bar, that bar is in
ideology.
hell. That bar is it's so hard to reach. You have to go to the very bottom of hell just to meet it. But you know,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he'll probably be there next to you.
Exactly.
When you're there. Who knew football's the team goes Whitefield lands the song? That's a fair point, actually. Yeah,
I think it's called
Go
Go Go Nighthawk.
the star player. Yeah, that's.
There's a trust in the locker room.
They really have Bill's actor doing every role.
It's Starkid. Everyone does every role. Remember when you were confused by that in Guided Light musicals? Like, oh no, there's obviously some lore reason behind that. Like, nope. No,
And the funny thing is, I went back to go rewatch it recently, and I still agree. The beginning characters, I have no idea what to think of them.
In canon.
Again, Tori, much like Hitler. Yeah, that one.
I will say, best of great year one. I'm like a sharp that can actually really easily do. Or two at once.
I will say, I do wonder the way the musicals are going to take place. I wonder if it's going to be like Heathers or something like that, where after you take out the main head, like the head person, that someone inevitably is going to take someone else is going to take that position up and do it in similar ways.
So I was thinking about saying this earlier, but I guess you gave me a nice segue. I think first off, Max is definitely coming back. He's absolutely a zombie or something. But I do also think that on a subplot element, that Grace Chastity is absolutely ready to fall down onto like a villain's arc. I don't think she's gonna stay. I guess she was always kind of a villain, huh? But
she's not really a hero or a villain. She's complicated.
I would argue
heroes of their own story.
She's a villain, but she was never really a serious villain, you know?
Well, she's not the main antagonist, or at least the main antagonist up to this point was the guy who's dead.
She does have to contend with a lot of people who are vastly more threatening than she is.
Yeah.
Unless someone's already dead.
I mean, honestly,
force of nature ever.
Honestly, she's more annoying than full on evil. She's more just obnoxious, which is annoying.
I would argue
it's the Pop versus Felix scale.
Well, yeah, that's kind of true. Very different villains, although it's not like he kidnapped anyone.
Well, that's a very good point. Yeah, the lighting is also brighter now that Max was around. Yeah.
Well, she killed someone, so where's that fall on your scale, Aiden?
Okay, well,
remember, it was
accident.
Manslaughter at worst.
Okay, it was not. Yes, it was an accident. But by the point you start singing very cheerfully, might I add, about hacking up the body and burying it and not to mention the acid, I think we brushed past the fact that she knows how to hide a body.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if her parents have killed people before. They seem like the type.
Why would you not be surprised? Do they?
I guess it comes down to the
when
thing
it comes
of, like,
to killing people in general, it's always the people you least expect who have the capability and who have killed people, if I'm honest.
Well, I think there's two things to it, right? First off, the religious repression in there kind of make it seem very cult-like, but also another end of them makes them seem almost so perfect that they have to be horrible.
I mean, that is the thing when people try to be ultra perfect 24/7. You do end up questioning if they're truly as perfect as they want to, as they try to come off, which, you know, is a fairly common thing.
Grace with the Hatchman's access, Grace Gary's site. Grace needs therapy. Both true statements.
Agreed.
Very true.
I like how it doesn't fit the meter. are the only times I like a song that doesn't fit the slavic structure set up for itself. Normally it's like a pet peeve that always like.
You know, I find it impressive that the girls could do splits. You know, I know it's pretty common, but just in general, because they're not actual cheerleaders normally. Honestly, I find it impressive.
Okay, well, they are also theater kids.
Honestly, they might have been cheerleaders as well back in the day. We don't know.
You know, but man, I wish I could do splits, but it's too painful.
By the way, I love like this happens like every time Clydesdale gets brought up in chat. Someone always says that.
Everyone hates Clydesdale.
I think someone is always Abby.
Nope. We turn it to
This is it, gang, the big game. Who's ready to cream some Kimmy? Let's go! I can't express how proud I am of this team. Over the past 2 weeks, we've come together in a way I couldn't have imagined. But I'd especially like to acknowledge one vital member of our team who's gone neglected for far too long. Zeke, the fighting Nighthawk. Richie, get over here.
Oh no, it's gonna be him, isn't it?
Really?
Oh, really? Oh, never mind. I thought it was gonna be the villain. I backed away.
We need you here. Wow.
You guys gonna make out or not?
I am surprised though this never came up that he was the mascot before now.
The sidelines, and there you are.
Maybe they fired the old mascot and replaced him with him.
Maybe.
Why I love this game. Richie, we're sorry for
the old mascot was the only
yeah.
Jägerman apologist.
Sorry. And we'd like to apologize in advance for if Max ever comes back, because...
Alright, Max is coming back in this scene.
What?
I don't think we'll have to worry about Max ever again.
No!
No, what I'm about to say might...
No, don't say that out loud!
Max comes back this scene.
Sound like bullying, but I promise you it's not.
It is bullying, but okay.
Appreciate you warming up the crowd and
this.
everything,
You're
but
referring to
now
this
we'd love for you to take a shower and air out that suit, because you smell like an open asshole right now. No offense.
How do you know what that smells like?
Well, he was a cool kid, so he's probably had a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Everyone has one of those, so...
Oh. But, I mean, that's not what I was referring to, but sure.
None taken. I have overactive sweat glands.
We understand, we support and love you, but you fucking reek, man.
Oh my god.
Get the shower shit lips.
You got it, Jace?
Let's go! See you at halftime! Yeah!
Go get him! Go get him, Nighthawks! Fuck Clivesdale!
My mascot, he's the Firenator.
You're
Man,
next. ...
I love those guys. They're my bros for life.
Not really. They seem kind of questionable.
For the first time.
I gotta tell you, they are some of the nicest jocks I've ever seen.
You have seen a lot of traumatizing people in general, though.
I feel like I belong. I love this school. I love being alive.
Oh no, he's about to die. He's about to die, you know. Every time a character talks about, man, my life's so good. Just life is so great. Yeah, they die. They so die.
Jacob loves that the overactive sweat glands is a consistent canon thing.
Exorcisms?
Hello? Guys? Richie!
Thank you, Ghost Kitty. I try.
Kyle? Quit fooling! You promised you wouldn't bully me anymore. Remember what you said?
Oh, I remember what I said. Do you?
Yeah, you said it.
Nerd!
You said all nerdy Prudes must die.
No. They can't be. You're dead.
I'm free. And you know what that means, bitch? No more Mr. Nice Guy.
You're never nice.
Did you miss me while I was gone? Did you really think you'd get
I like I came back now too.
the hallway safe that I won't break you? You can see I'm much improved. That ain't good news for you.
Is he a zombie or a ghost? Is the real question. I know it's theater, but like
maybe he's a secret third Hatchetfield thing.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to slightly amend something I said earlier because I forgot about this aspect. There are some times when a tempo change for the chorus can work, and this song is one of them.
'Cause I got a list and you're on it. Whoa, whoa, does the math club comfort you? Should've joined the smoke club, you nerdy prude.
Smoke Club canon, of course.
Nerdy prudes must die.
Tempo
Nerdy
change.
prudes must die. Everybody cool watch those.
Okay, so he's a secret third thing. That one bit of choreography canonized that.
It's frozen for me, so I can't see it, but I can hear everything.
You think I seek revenge? I could give two shits that you buried and left me. You filed my body. You pushed me off the edge. I'm on a new crusade.
Oh, key change. Got that.
The world is just too well behaved. It needs to be saved. And you're too weak to be enslaved. Nerdy prudes must die. Nerdy prudes must die. Everybody cool watch those nerds meet their demise. The cleansing of your kind. Expose the bloody lie. Nerdy prudes watch me spawn. Prey upon you anti-socialites. I want you to repeat after me.
Okay.
Don't do
Who
it.
will pray for me? Who will pray for me when I'm gone? When I'm gone.
Don't do this unless it's like weird ghost magic. Don't go along with it.
Can you repeat that one?
Who will pray for me when I'm gone? Or is this the eternal dark without a dawn? Who will pray for you? Who will pray for when your body's gone? This is the consequence of what you've done. What did you say?
The bit everyone
Don't
remembers.
kill me. I'm not a nerdy prude. I'm not a loser.
Of course not. Richie.
I can imagine.
But you have lost everything.
No. No, please. No, 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 please, Mac.
What?
No!
Still can't see, but I don't need to.
Oh my god, the nightmare time.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, the intro!
Grace, what's wrong?
She had a vision from God,
Yeah.
which can have a double meaning actually in that
He was
context.
angry.
But
He was so angry.
I've
and
been called.
He wasn't sexy at all.
I might be back soon, but I want it to be known that this is the first Hatchetfield product that have had 2 songs to really make me feel something. So, as far as this goes on the priority list, this is pretty high.
Yeah. By the way, this is probably a good place to like have I forgot if there's like an like the act 2 actually comes in with a proper intermission, but that there to me always felt like the
Yeah,
I thought that was the end of that
I
one. in
think,
my head.
well, we're actually pretty much at the halfway point.
Tori
Yeah, I
said
was,
that
I was about
was
to say that.
intermission.
Yeah, I was about to say like I thought there was like a bit of a again.
They
I,
But
can't
I,
see
th- I
what's going
think,
on.
I
Just
think,
cut it
I
out.
think as soon as this like scene ended, like as soon as he like the scene
I
ended
shall be
there-
back, maybe.
Yeah, I thought so. That's why I was like, oh yeah, I will warn
Okay,
you when it comes
so-
to like, wait, I guess yeah. All right.
So yeah, so that was Act 1, or at least the first half of Nerdy Prudes Must Die. I don't know. I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm pretty sure he is a ghost though, because I don't know, because sometimes ghosts in media have some extra powers, like being able to float things without, you know, they're
Max
not
himself
real
was
life
convinced that ghosts were not immaterial beings and he could still make them bleed, or whatever he said before.
I like his design as well. Like the blue veins are actually really cool on him.
I will also say that if Grace were one of the kids with powers like Hannah, then she'd be able to have contact with Webby and she would know about higher powers that weren't just God. So she probably would be a better adjusted person, actually. Okay. I honestly will say I have been waiting experience BB experiencing the "Who Will Pray for Me" song, because like every time there's been something that's like vaguely religious themed or related in anything Hatchetfield, she always points it out. So I was like, okay, this will be like the moment. And surprisingly, it was one of the tamer ones. I guess she likes more of the more thickly veiled ones. In this case, there was no veil. It was, Max Jägerman is not a subtle creature.
I mean, honestly, it gives the. I mean, I do like a lot of the Hatfield stuff. Like, despite all having like a relatively horror comedy vibe, they go into various different themes and various different ideas per Hatchetfield related thing, which I do like, which does make each Hatchetfield thing feel the same as the other ones. It's not like if you've seen a guy who watches musicals, guy who doesn't like musicals, and you see Nerdy Prudes on the side. It's not like you're gonna be like, oh, they're basically the same show. It's like, no, they're very different shows. Or at least, in a lot of regards. Songs are pretty solid, I would say. Pretty much liked every single song so far, which is good. Nice soundtrack. So yeah, Jacob may be frozen. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna wait for Jacob to get back, and I think we're gonna do outro related shenanigans. So yeah. Oh, also, anyone who has seen my channel, I put out a video recently. It was like a fun mini game called Use Your Story. If you like funny stuff, it was about Lilith getting pregnant with a human oil child. Is what the story was about in the mini game. And then shenanigans of lead poisoning and stuff. It was a story. You should check it out. It's on my channel. I thought it was funny. I laughed a lot during filming that video. Anyways, so yeah, you should try to check it out if you haven't seen it. Also, if you want to see more streams of us, you can go check out Jacob's channel or KW's channel, where we do Quest of the Rising Sun. Sometimes we did 2 on Jacob recently, but most is going to be on KW's channel. So hey, if you like that kind of stuff, maybe it's our D&D style campaign. Oh, Jacob says Lilith is Lilith is a character OC in mine from one of my shows in the non-canon Minecraft minigames, where we all kind of role play. Yeah, listen, I'm not good at explaining. Look, I'm trying to kill time. BB's gone, Jacob's gone. It's just me. Okay. So yeah, kind of had to buy time. So yeah, but generally check out our individual channels if you want to see cool content besides just the Hatchfield stuff, because if you like our personalities, you'll like our main channels. Or at least I assume so. Also, by the way, it's only been 2 hours and a half. So that's cool. It's not like it's been 5 hours, which happens sometimes.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Hey.
All right. Okay. Then we'll wait for it before I freeze again. All right. Will cover for me when my computer stops, or when my CPU performance drops. Okay, right, but enough. Okay. Let us know your thoughts of liking or disliking, and leaving your comments on anything we missed now, as per usual. Most likely a lot of things this time. And subscribe if you've not done so, because again, we're trying to get to 1,000 on here.
Yeah, and and maybe we're gonna do a cool 1,000 subscriber special. We don't know what it is yet, but we're gonna make a really cool special.
Oh, I promised that every 500 subscribers I would upload a What If Gine video. But yeah, something else. We'll do something else as a group.
We'll make some cool, probably a good handful of videos to celebrate 1,000 subscribers eventually when that happens.
We did promise at one point we might make our own musical. So
Oh my
You never know.
god, yes.
That could
Although,
be something to
could
work
it
on.
be a stage play, though? I don't think it'd be a stage play.
With the 3 of us, unlikely. I was thinking more so like a Nightmare Time inspired like format. Because then we can
Actually,
play
yeah,
multiple
that'd be really
characters.
cool if we did that.
Yeah, I mean, just look at us here. That's not really.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I have a lot of clothes that I don't really wear too often. I can literally just go in my closet and get different make a costume.
That is fair. All right. But, you know, again, we'll have to talk about that at some other point, or perhaps when we get to a different milestone. But for now, we will see you all soon enough. And yes, it is epic so far. I 100% agree. Again, this is why I'm waiting to get to this point.
I am
so long.
excited for next Thursday because, you know,
Exactly, because that's when we'll be back. But whether or not that's the next thing you see of us or not, we will see you all soon enough.